And we're live. Make a post, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're live. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What?
None.
Okay. You're making a lot of noise, so I don't know if you're like indicating something or like, I don't know. You know?
Alright. Let's do this. Want to do this? A little bit of a posty post.
Post Malone.
No, that's not what I was going for.
Let's see here. Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance. This is not sponsored by Geico.
Kind of seems like it is now. Now that you've done that.
Why do you want me to do it in like an actual advertiser's voice? You can save 50% or more on car insurance by saving with Geico.
I think that does the opposite of what I was hoping for, which is not advertising. Anyways.
He hates me. What you're struggling with?
Snapchat. Oh my thing, what a anyways.
Oh, hi NFL fanboy. We were just here. So happened to be. Crack cold one.
That was like 4 minutes early. Oh.
What?
I heard crack cold one. I was like, what is he drinking? I looked over and I saw silver and blue and I was like, there's no way. Not live on stream.
I had fun at the Monday night. Oh, yeah. What was it like? How was that? I'm curious.
I bet it was great.
I bet it was. Mostly because I've never been to a professional sports team game.
Well, and the Chiefs one.
Yeah, the Chiefs one. Yeah, that too.
I bet it was great.
It was amazing. It went into overtime. Didn't last very long, but it did went into overtime.
Very typical.
I can say I've been in the Texans stadium, but I've never seen a Texans game. It rained a ton before this game, so I was soaked. Oh, oof. I forgot it rained. It was raining a lot.
And there we go.
What are the chat indications over there? You seeing the little bars between the chats? What is that? I've never seen that before. What does it say?
Oh, just disconnected. Yeah, I probably won't use that anyways. It's
okay.
So small.
Rained a little once during the game started. Yeah, that's good. At least you didn't have to soak in the rain.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where do I put you? Here. We'll keep track of you here. Can't wait until I have like a setup where I can actually have chat somewhere off to the side that isn't my phone that I can like actually read. That's too far, too small. And far too small.
He is far too small. He hates the fact that I'm right, though, so he can... Is there a third person there you're talking to? No.
What do you mean? They're right there. He doesn't like to acknowledge them.
I hate this guy over here.
Wait, me or them?
Who do you think I was pointing to?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What did they do to you?
Everything.
Oh.
I hate them.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Oh.
Definitely you will.
Amber would say that. Amber hates me. I guess you hate me too. Everyone hates me. It's fine.
It's always me against the world. Is he gritty? Oh. That's just...
Have you not seen this commercial?
No, this is new.
I mean, it's been out pretty much all season.
I haven't seen this version. I've seen Kevin Hart doing a bunch of those ads, but not like that.
No, that one's been around for pretty much all year, all season. Doing his little.
Which game will be better, Lions, Texans, or Bengals and Chargers next Sunday night? This game will be so much better. In my opinion.
I'm really hoping. We've had I feel like we've had very bad luck with the Sunday night games.
Because it turned out all those games had terrible teams. Nah, I don't hate you, but I just beat you in fantasy.
You know what? She did, because I had Chris Olave and Kyle Pitts in last week.
Oh.
Amber knows I have shit luck in fantasy. I had Jamar Chase in this week, and I only have Jared Goff left, and I'm barely over. I'm at 116.
That's
Jamar Chase is just under half of my points.
Hey.
How bad is it? Brian Thomas had 3.2 points.
Yeah, I saw that. I had Brian Thomas. I didn't start him though.
My kicker Austin Siebert was out for the game. My kicker was out for the game.
Here's the kicker.
Here's the kicker.
There's no kicker.
Just kidding. He's hurt.
There is no kicker.
God damn it. Shit luck. Anyways, Amber, are you winning? Woo, you are. Look at you. So she's just on a high horse because she's beating the top of the league.
Good evening.
Jason always keeps starting the Baltimore defense for some reason.
You do?
No, someone else in the league, Jason. Keeps starting Baltimore's defense, and I keep telling him they're not gonna get you a lot of points. I don't know.
Hey, he tried.
Surprisingly, you're winning even though Baker didn't get you a lot of points. Maybe you're a curse to Baker. Are you the reason why the Buccaneers lost?
Y'all enjoying this Sunday, lads? I mean, applied to a couple of internships, got some assignments done for classes, and now I'm here to watch some football.
It
was a good day.
I think Amber's the reason the Buccaneers lost.
It was a good Sunday. How was your Sunday, Wilkins?
Yeah,
good?
yes.
I don't know if he's okay, guys.
Did I ever say I was?
Succaneers.
I mean, they played him close.
You're right.
They played him close. Came down to a game-winning field goal.
For real, and the 2 times I put him in, he got 8 points. Ugh. Yeah. No.
No more starting Baker for you. You're not allowed to anymore.
No more.
The good news is, as long as Jordan Love is healthy, she won't start him the rest of the year. She has no. She's gonna start Jordan Love every week if he's healthy.
Nice. How was that?
Oh, fun. Start that one. Yeah, must have been a fun game to call. Yeah, Bills fan being like, victory is nice, sweet victory.
How was your Husker bye week? Stress-free. I don't want to think about the rest of our season.
Oh, Zadarius is not suited up. I forgot about that.
He got a little bit excited during the game. Throat got a bit sore. My voice is a little gone. I was at 2 Husker basketball games last night. I was yelling. A lot of quiet moments with the interceptions. Oh, there were more than one. Oh, Josh Allen's back. He's back.
Yeah, the interceptions were not, especially the one to EJ Speed. Watching that live, I was like, oh no.
Was that his fault or no?
Yeah, it was completely his fault. EJ Speed, like he needed more height on it. He didn't get enough height, so he undercut the route pretty much. Actually, he wasn't even covering the guy. He was just in coverage and was just like, "Oh, ball."
Not that it matters. I just find it funny how college football has 12 games and 2 bye weeks, while the NFL has 17 games and 1 bye week. Yeah, it's stupid. They should add a second bye week and then also move it to 18 games.
Well, honestly, they could probably do a third bye week and put it to 18 games.
Points it stands. It looks like we're about to start. What the heck is Fire Baron doing? You see what he was doing?
Yeah, most kickers do that, especially on kickoffs.
Okay, maybe he was just doing it weird, and I just looked up at the weirdest time. I don't know.
People don't pay attention to kickers.
They're the forgotten people of the NFL until they miss a field goal or an extra point or a really bad punt. Speaking of, Texans are about to kick off here. Fairburn is going to kick off to the right a little bit. Detroit will take a knee, so we'll start with a touchback.
Woo!
What a great way to start the game. Thoughts and Rockets are saying there will be 8 international. Oh, no. I didn't hear about that.
8 international? I mean, so I'm guessing they're going to keep, depending on what they have as international. I heard that they were trying to push for Berlin.
Okay, that's fair, though.
You keep Munich. You got who's doing push-ups in the back? I'll get back to that in a minute. Jared Goff under center, starting obviously from their own 30. He's going to fake the handoff, play action, fire. Whoa. And it just slipped out. That's what she said. Anyways, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Good for Josh Allen, or not Josh Allen, go Joe Flacco. Another interception.
Spain.
Brazil, Spain, Mexico. Ireland, plus. Oh, that's a lot.
Spain, Mexico, and Ireland.
Do you think the Jaguars will move to London now?
No. Not anytime soon. They're not moving a team to London yet.
Gosh darn it. Anyways.
All right.
You got Gibbs in the back. He hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle for about maybe 5 yards. Close to the, was it 35? 25? 35? 35.
Well, yeah, they did start at their own 30, so it'd be up to around 35. 3rd and 5. Goff and shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Panthers Giants game. Hands
First
off, and he's
down.
got a first down. Yep, up around to the 43.
Amon St. Brown.
I didn't watch it because I don't have NFL Network. I did follow it. I looked down as I saw the game was going to overtime. I looked up and I was like, "Oh, Panthers got the ball." Saw them kick a field goal, and I was like, "All right, let's see what the Giants can do." And then it was like final OT, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what happened?" The Giants fumbled on the first play from overtime.
Sounds about right.
It was so bad. It was a bad game. All right, Goff under center, hands it off to Montgomery. He's going to get up to about the 45, maybe 46. I'll bring up 2nd down. So yeah, that
It's not a good game, apparently, huh? I feel bad for Germany, but also at the same time, it's your punishment still, so you suck it. Jags also are opening in a stadium 28, makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, they put that in.
I mean, the thing is that with the Jaguars still staying in Jacksonville, I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
Goff under center. He's going to fake a handoff. Quick screen to... Is that Williams? I didn't know he was back. He jumped.
It was a flag, though. It was
in the area of
middle
holding.
Of that play.
In the area, probably. On the Jags' new stadium. Well, I knew they weren't going to move to London, that's for sure, because Goodell... Oh, an eligible receiver downfield. You know what? That'll do it, too. So they'll replay 2nd down. That was on Zeitler.
You good?
Yeah, I was just reading the chat.
Every single FBS SEC NFL team has lost this week so far. The Dolphins play tomorrow. What if the Dolphins win tomorrow? That'd be funny.
I think it'd be funny if they lost.
That too, but also the 2nd 11, yeah.
FBS, FCS, and NFL. I mean, NFL, obviously, yeah, but all the way down to FCS. That's, lovely. 2nd and 11. Goff drops back. Quick fires. Tipped up and intercepted. How's that on the interception?
I believe it was... it's number 20. I don't remember his name. Turn just a little bit, dude. No, it's not Boyo.
20 would be...
It's 20-something.
Jimmy Ward.
Hey, Ward. I haven't heard about you.
So, just a flat to who's that? Gibbs.
Yeah,
got tipped up.
Yeah.
By, I believe it was Petrie. I believe Petrie wears 5.
Tisk tisk.
So quick turnover.
Mm-hmm. Josh Allen has now the same amount of rushing touchdowns as the Bills as O.J. Simpson had for the Bills, 57. That's crazy.
All right, so Texans take over, and we're gonna, as they're in their candy reds.
Thoughts about the uniforms?
They're all right. Stroud and shotgun. He's gonna hand off to Mixon. He's gonna try and find some room. Gonna get about a yard, maybe 2. Yeah.
Forgetting how 69's a big dude. You see him?
I did not.
He's a big guy. He's on the O-line for the Texans.
Yeah.
So look out for him. He's a big guy.
Stroud
Big boy.
has been having some troubles. I mean, he's still Stroud, but he's not been vintage Stroud. I don't know if he really gets to say that because he's had 1 year. 2nd and 8 under center. What do we got?
Mixed in the backfield. We got, I think that's Schultz moving.
Pitches.
That
trying
goes
to get room
nowhere.
and loses everything they just got, so that'll bring up 3rd down. About 10.
Tisk tisk.
Well, if Amber's still in here, Amber brought it up a bunch on, was it Thursday or Friday?
Didn't they try to pull his pants down?
I didn't see it. I haven't seen the clip, but he did, his ass was fully out from what I've heard.
It wasn't fully out, but Amber.
What do you mean, wah? You know, you brought it up. You don't do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stroud fires first down
Is that
up to around the
No, that's not Nico.
22. Dell.
Mr. Dell. Dell.
The Wisconsin Dells? No, anyways.
What?
I said owner of the Wisconsin Dells.
The Wisconsin Dells. Henry Mustin don't do anything except squats. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Checks out.
Bro is built. He's 25 already?
Yeah.
He's an older rookie than I thought he was. I thought he was younger.
There's some rookies that don't make it to the NFL until very late.
Stroud under center, hands off. And they're going to get 2 yards. I'll bring him up to around the 18. Was that Mixon on the carry? It was.
Mm-hmm. I have a tweet where someone said, "Dream woman, top of Sydney Sweeney, bottom half Derrick Henry."
It's crazy. People be crazy.
They're thirsty.
No. Okay.
What? That's what the terminology is. People are thirsty. So we got Mix in the backfield again. Stroud is up near the center. We got Schultz. No, it's not Schultz. I don't know who.
Hutchinson.
Is it Hutchinson?
I believe Hutchinson's 87.
Okay, Hutchinson. Mixon is losing yards again. Lions are all over that. Oh boy! So they lose about like 7 yards.
Joseph, who originally had him.
I believe it was Joseph that got him originally.
Kept him behind the line.
Why would you do this?
No, it's Carlton Davis.
Oh. Well,
the strong side corner.
Good for him.
You know, didn't quite get him down, but kept him. Lions or Texans? What?
Texans lost yards, if that's what you're asking.
Are we talking who he thinks is going to win? Who has the ball?
I mean,
who looks nicer?
I picked the Lions to win this game, but
who has a sexier head coach? Stroud scrambling, dumps off to somebody. Who is that?
What kind of numbers? Oh,
8?
It's scrunched. Oh, because the uniform.
Mechie.
I was like, huh?
Who's going to win? But also, who looks nicer? I think we both picked the Lions to win.
We did.
Texans are in a situation to go up early, though, forcing a turnover on the first drive. Obviously, they're in a position to kick at least a field goal.
That's the sexier coach, Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
And if you didn't like how fast I answered that, sucks to suck.
Yeah. All right. Stroud under center, man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff, look right, dump off right. That looks like Schultz.
That is
No.
Stover.
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 So he's going to get a few and bring up second and goal.
Amarillo is laughing at me.
It's because it's the fact that we've literally did a sexy head coach tier list a few days ago.
Oh, did you?
We did.
And how high was he?
He was, what was he in? Sexy? D'Amico Ryans is pretty. I don't think D'Amico was in. Was he in the tier list? I don't remember. I don't recall him being in there. Amber had control of it though, so I think she might have just like.
Sounds about right.
I
mean, Campbell's a 5-man, but don't sleep on D'Amico. I mean, I don't know.
Humble Texas. Ironic.
Is Texas even humble though?
I don't think you can have a town in Texas named
Matt
Humble.
Better.
Yeah, if you can't tell, Amber is a Packers fan.
I don't know.
Crazy.
What?
She gonna get you.
I don't know.
She gonna get you. She had LaFleur at the top of that list.
Not McVay?
No.
Really? Disappointing.
All right. Stroud alone in shotgun. They got it about the 8-yard line, second and goal. Mixon motioning into the backfield, and they're gonna sweep it off to him. He's got plenty of room, and he's gonna get into the end zone for a touchdown.
See that block at the very beginning?
Yes, I did. So that's gonna put.
I'm just asking. The floor is a beautiful band, but Dan Campbell's the type of man you want to go home to. Yes. Well, are you too scared to admit that?
What? No, I'm giving. That's directed towards Amber.
Oh,
as a
because that was how it went down.
As a resident, like avid Matt LaFleur lover, she's gonna. Yeah, she's doing other stuff. She'll be fine. All right, extra point is up and good.
Yeah, didn't look that good for a second.
Well, it's just in the air for a while.
Oh.
So Texans capitalize off of an early turnover, take an early lead, and they're gonna go to a commercial break.
Commercial break.
Oh boy.
I'm taking notes right now. I apologize.
Yeah, we had. Oh.
What?
Not about
a Lambo leap on the floor.
How many times have I heard that in the past few days?
Apparently enough.
Too many. Remember, where's Jason when you need him to calm Amber down? Usually it's the other way around, but.
What do you mean it's the other way around? What's going on with
Usually Amber has to calm Jason down.
Bro. It's okay. You can all have him.
What?
Wild. Nah, I think you're all wild. Okay, there it is.
All right.
Ay. All right. Monday night's the Dolphins and Rams game. Hopefully the Rams can pick up the slack a little bit and get back into everything.
Yeah, I mean, well, Rams are in an okay spot. Dolphins are the ones who really need to turn it around this week.
Jason's storm chasing. Oh.
Oh, so he's playing Outbreak.
Got
the game yesterday, and he was raging harder at that than I think I've seen him rage at any game recently.
Really?
That says a lot. He's playing Fortnite.
I don't know why Anne was so thirsty for an NFC coach, but I respect it. I mean,
again, she's also a Packers fan. That helps. But no, LaFleur is a very attractive man. Admittedly, your top three probably should be LaFleur, McVay, and Canales. As far as attractive coaches.
All right.
I'm just saying.
He speaks the truth.
Oh, Amber, what are you sending me TikToks? What the hell?
Not during a live stream.
Oh, it's Babcat. I'll watch Babcat later. I love Babcat.
Babcat.
Babcat. It's a cat on TikTok that wears sunglasses, and the owner like puts out like Cards Against Humanity cards.
Oh,
Reads
that cat.
the- and the cat just-
yeah. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It's self-explanatory. I don't know why people. It's self-explanatory. Explanatory. Cat go Bab. Babcat.
Bop.
I love Babcat. All right, kickoff is away, and are they going to return it? They will not. We have another touchback.
Yeah.
All right, so after today, who's the next coach fired?
All right. Who do we got? I'm trying to think of anyone on the hot seat.
I can think of a few. The question is, who's going to last the season? Who's going to get cut short?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Goff from his own 30. Under center. Who do we got in the backfield? Montgomery.
Montgomery's in the backfield. We got Reynolds running up. Hands
off to Montgomery. He's going to get back to the line.
I'm surprised that was not called. All right. I guess that's not going to be called.
What?
Wrap around the shoulders, probably a little bit of a face mask there.
No, I think he got him on the shoulder pad. I think he was okay. Should be Dable. I mean,
Dable makes sense.
Dable just doesn't have a good team.
Dougie boy. Jackson.
Dougie boy should be the one. All right.
Yeah,
fix the handoff.
Goff
looking fine. Deep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and it almost intercepted. Intended for Jamison Williams.
Days. He's like,
was that Stingley?
Yeah, was Stingley, yeah.
Any head coach that says that Daniel Jones take over Josh Allen can't be. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because it's just a thing of like, do you
maybe
give
a little bit of ZT? Oh, Zach Taylor. Yeah, I mean, maybe if it gets really bad later this season, maybe.
I think they have other issues. I don't put a lot of it on Zach Taylor. I think a lot of it's goes to a lot of other positions, and I still think a lot of it's on that DC. 3rd and 10, Goff drops back from shotgun, looking around, and play was called dead, apparently. Very late. So late flag. What do we got? Delay of game, apparently. So I'll bring up a repeat of 3rd down.
Repeat.
Well, I guess not really a repeat. It never was played, but you know what I mean. Football terms, sports. Oh yeah, it is at 0. All right, so they'll bring up 3rd and 15 now from their own 25. Goff alone in shotgun. He's gonna put a man in motion. It looks like Montgomery. He's gonna bring him next to him. So now we got Montgomery in the backfield. Texans playing way off, 7-8 yards off. Goff drops him back.
Oh my gosh.
Fires short. Is that Laporta?
That would be Laporta.
He's going to get about half of it back. It's just not enough room. Gets probably about 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And probably out the punt team.
Gosh darn it.
You never know with Dan Campbell.
That's true. Dan Campbell's a little bit of a...
I kind of wish they went with a... It might not be a popular call, but I kind of wish they went with a halfback draw there. Not a lot of room up the middle.
They really could have.
Jack Fox with the punt. It's away. Oh, it's a little bit short, and he's got room to run up to the what?
45-ish.
About the 43. Oh my!
You good, man?
Itchy eye. All right, so they'll bring Stroud back out. Oh boy! All right, let's see. Head coaches. Doug, because I don't think he gets fired after this week though, because Trevor Lawrence didn't play. Speaking of which, pops on the screen for a second.
Yep.
I I think he gets probably another week, even though it's another game against a good team that they definitely could have won.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dable, again, his team just isn't good, and I'd like to see him with an actual good team if he can do anything. His team's just been bad for so long.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think he's ever actually he's not had a good Giants team.
No, he's not. He's had pretty.
Just won with a bad Giants team.
Yup.
So Dable, I hope he survives the season at least. Let's see.
We talked about Doug Peterson, right?
Yeah, Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson, Dable.
Peterson's probably the top as far as coaches to get fired during the season.
Yeah, during the season makes sense, but after the season, yeah, there's a few.
McCarthy would be my top for the end of this.
Yeah, I completely forgot about. Yeah, McCarthy. Unless Jerry Boy really thinks that McCarthy can turn things around, I highly doubt that.
It's just it reminds me of when they tried firing Jason Garrett, where it was long overdue, took way too long, and it's all because Jerry he likes the guys he likes, and even if they suck, he'll keep them around, and it's like, why? But after this year, I don't think they'll fire him mid-season. I don't think they'll go with it, but I think they should look at it. I mean, what? Yeah, Cooper Rush play today. Did not do well. I think he had under 100 passing yards. Got obliterated by the Eagles. Trey Lance came in, first drive in, threw an interception. I don't know what you do.
There's a lot of things that could happen. So, I don't know. I'm not really worried about like head coaches being fired right now because it's like, yes, it's halfway through the season, but also it's too far in where it's like if you fire now, it's kind of pointless. You kind of have to wait until like the last few games. I feel like, especially with a couple teams that like still have a chance.
Shotgun. He's gonna scan right, dump off right, and he's gonna get up about
Dell.
8 to. Yep.
Dell with it about 8.
No, I think what you do. I think the reason you see coaches fired now is for teams who have really lost their chance at playoffs. You're not going to see teams really firing coaches to try and make a push for the playoffs, but just getting those guys out and then getting someone in there who can maybe make the team look better and help you evaluate the young guys. Stroud under center. He's going to fake handoff to Mixon. He's going to look left, fire left, and
There's
that's Dell
Dell
again.
Yeah.
Across midfield.
Maybe I should have started Dell in fantasy today.
And Lions territory.
I think I
Maybe.
No, maybe I did. I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. I'll check here in a minute. I'm taking notes right now. Let's see here. So Texans have been making a lot of pushing right now. I think it's just the Lions have just been a little sloppy on the offensive front. I think Goff is just getting some pressure on him real fast, which is good because the Texans were a little slow on defense a couple weeks
Hands
ago.
off to Mixon. Mixon's going to muscle his way for about a yard or two. And that'll bring him second time.
Davis the third with a tackle.
Carlton Davis.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's interesting for the Lions. Obviously not having Zadarius Smith in with their acquisition prior to the trade deadline. I mean, obviously they've been working without him for the past few weeks. Only team with an interception in every game. Stroud drops back, dumps off short left to Mixon. He's got room to run
First
across
down.
the 30 to the 25. Switching side of the
20,
field, 20, 15, 10, 5, down to the 2 or 3 yard line.
About the 2.5.
A nice little swing, catch, and run for Mixon. Is it a screen? I mean, It might have. It looks like it might have been a screen.
It was a little bit of a screen. It was a good play though.
Yeah, it was a nice catch and run. Hands right back to Mixon. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get 2 yards and be up around
And there's the late flag.
laundry. What do you mean there's laundry? Holding on the offense. So that's going to back him up a little bit. And that's on Scruggs. Does he play? Is he center? I think. I might be wrong. Oh, maybe left guard. Yep. Which has been an issue for the Texans for a decent amount of the season, has been their interior O-line, especially losing their starting, is it right guard or left guard for the year? So now first and goal from the 13. I'm going to hand it back to Mixon again. He's going to get 2 yards again. So I'll bring up second and goal from the 11. So we're winding down to 3 minutes, and we're almost through the first quarter already.
Yeah, sorry guys. If I'm not here, I'm literally just taking notes over the previous game state. I've had no time. I've been working on stuff today. I've been very productive today, so I'm gonna take it as I can. So, as Tunsil is limping off the field.
Oh, that's really not good for the Texans. That's probably their best O lineman right there.
4-time Pro Bowl selection too. So they need him.
Yeah,
They definitely need
he's
him.
been very good for them at least when he's healthy. But with the issues that they've been experiencing, especially again, like I just mentioned, the interior O line, but also now you lose your starting left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting thin up front.
Not this guy though. He's a little big.
All right, well, that's going to bring up, what is it now? Second and goal from the 11.
And we got Mixon in the back again. He's going to the right of Stroud.
He's going to look to
Drops
the top
back
of the
to
screen.
pass.
He's going to look right, dumps, tries to float it out to Mixon, and it's going to go to bounds.
That was not going to work. That was not going to work.
That's going to bring up, they're down. Holding call. Kind of, pushing them back a little bit, and might actually be what holds them to a field goal. Stroud already 6 for 7 and 83 yards.
Oh yeah. I think this should be a turnaround game. If it ends up going the way it should be for the Texans, because they need a moral victory like this. If they can beat the Lions this week,
all right,
it'd be really
drops
good.
back, looking over the middle. He's scrambling left.
Pressure
Pursued, and he's going to get sacked. Who's that on the tackle? James Houston.
Mm-hmm. Houston. Traitor.
Well, it's David. I just completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to say. You're welcome.
Yippee!
I'm such a big help, guys.
Brain just...
Followed.
All right. Fairbairn with the field goal attempt up and good. That will make it 10-0.
Good job, Will.
What did I do?
That's what Amber said.
Amber, what did I do?
You did something.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened? Oh. Are you just commenting on my brain fart, or
Probably.
probably? I honestly don't remember what I was saying before that play happened.
People need to stop texting me during the game, bro. Oh.
It's okay. I return the favor quite often.
I just like messing with him too, because I'm also a little slow in that department too. So I can make fun of him because I'm slow, and he's also slow too.
Watch it, JoJo.
No, not the forbidden nickname. Anything but that.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. What?
It's a forbidden nickname for someone Amber knows.
Nathaniel. Well, I don't know who that is, but good luck to whoever Nathaniel is.
We like calling him Nathaniel, and he hates it, which is why we do it.
All right. All right.
Quite the barn burner so far.
Yeah.
10-0 already.
Crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Those crazy puffs, they don't look half bad. They don't look very big though. They're like
Well, no, they're
bite size.
yeah, they're probably about that big.
Which is very disappointing. You know,
Well, they're like finger food, like little snacks.
yeah.
They're not like
Snacks.
supposed to be like.
I want a meal out of that. Come on.
Well, that's why you get many.
$3.99. Okay, that's not.
How many for $3.99?
$3.99.
Free 99. Now we're talking.
Free. What? Dan Campbell's. That's a good record.
2024 starts since 96. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I guess while we're just waiting here for just a second, any games today that kind of stuck out a little bit today?
In what sense?
Terrible games.
All of the
interesting
afternoon games. All of them were terrible. They were all blowouts.
Yeah, I believe the Chargers blew out the Titans.
That was the closest game at 27-17, and that involved a last-second touchdown. Kickoff is also down for a touchback. So.
Then there were who else played?
In the afternoon,
Yeah,
it was Jets, Cardinals.
Cardinals wiped the floor with the Jets.
Mm-hmm. And then Eagles, Cowboys.
Yeah, that wasn't close.
That was a last I checked, the Eagles were up 28 and had Kenny Pickett in.
Guys, don't worry. Jerry Boy is all in. He's got this.
All in for that first overall pick.
You think he's gonna get Shador Sanders?
No. All right.
That'd be funny if he did.
Drops back. Play action. He's going to pump fake. Roll out right. Goff looking, and he's just going to throw it away because there's nothing. Texans have been blanketing the Lions today.
Blitzing.
They need to really pull out some of the
Wake up!
Detroit magic.
That happens usually in the second half, though.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to get on it early because they're
Matt Burke.
They're already behind.
Burke.
Ball. I'll bring up 2nd and 10. We got 2:02 left in the first.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. We
All
got Gibbs in the backfield. Hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to lose several yards. He was out.
Well, they marked him all the way back there. I thought they might give him forward progress.
No, they were not going to. Not with that.
I mean,
Well, Petrie was the one with the stop. The initial one, anyways.
it was the first one there. Kind of got shit from to the dirt, but or I guess turf.
Turf.
Because it's not dirt. So they'll bring up another 3rd and long, 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
Drops back.
Snap. We got Gibbs.
Fires. Oh, dear.
Oh
He
my
catches
gosh,
it. That's
how-
Williams.
Yeah, that's Williams.
And he's going to get pushed up to the
Jesus.
48, 47. I'll bring up a first down. He
Finally took that long. Jeez, that was
Almost.
a risky move.
almost dropped that.
Oh my gosh. Williams has got to be more precise on that. Oh my gosh, that gave me a heart attack, and I'm not even a Lions fan.
Well,
What do you mean, well?
a little bit.
I root for them because they're underdogs, but that doesn't mean I'm a fan of them.
Rooting for him sounds like a fan. Goff quick fires short to Gibbs. He's going to shed a tackle. He's going to get up for the 5 yards.
Forward progress. In a way, he saved that. Yeah.
After almost botching it, yes, he did.
Yeah, it didn't really look like he was going to. If I'm going to be completely honest, it was kind of a bad attempt to catch the ball in the first place, but he recovered. So that's all that matters. All right, so we got 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
I don't think they snapped this. Oh, we got a sixth lineman in though.
Ooh, Goff in the center.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Gibbs
do
in the
anything.
back.
They're not that.
Yeah, they were trying to get him offsides, but that was not going to happen.
Nope. And that'll bring up the end of the first quarter. So we're on to the second.
Second quarter. Let's go.
Quarter number 2.
Sunday night football. Let's go.
After we get back from late break.
Back with your regularly scheduled program. I just want to. What was it? I'm going to talk about a couple games today because I didn't get to watch a lot today. I was really focused on getting stuff done today, and I did get some stuff done today. But from what I've seen and heard, you see the Niners and Buccaneers game with Deebo Samuel.
I didn't see him pick a fight, but I saw that he did with one of his long snapper Pepper. That's, I believe, who it was. I didn't see what it was about.
Because what was it?
Prior
to that, yeah, there were so many missed field goals.
He was 3 for 6, but they still ended up winning.
Yeah, I know, but with how many in a row, I think that's what it was. I think he was just frustrated, and then Deebo Samuel went to go attack him.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, everyone was like, "Hey, it's okay. We're winning the game. You're not a liability." Like they were trying to help him, and then there's Deebo Samuel like, "You are ruining this for us."
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just kind of. I think the thing that's funny to me is the fact that it was Debo of all people. Like, oh, the wide receiver 1 talking to your long snapper. That's kind of
a little odd. Also, I think it's because Deebo Samuel has an ego problem, and he's always had an ego problem, but nobody really talks about it because
I mean, he's a receiver. Most receivers in the NFL have an ego problem.
Yeah, but Samuel's is. It's one of those. He's one of those people. He's one of those wide receivers that nobody really talks about with an ego problem because they're more focused on I don't know,
people with actual ego problems.
Yeah, people with actual ego problems that are very noticeable.
Yeah, it's the way receivers are in the league. Is they're
very cocky.
Come
on, they are.
I wouldn't say cocky.
Oh, they definitely are.
I wouldn't say cocky.
Hey, I was there one day, or it was a long time ago.
I wasn't. Never been to Houston.
Cool place.
Never been. Well, no.
It's the air and space, not air and space. It's the NASA area. It's all NASA. I went there in 2018. Cool place. Very cool place.
All right, what do we got? So top of
Davante Adams. Let's see here.
Top of the second on second
Reynolds
and 6.
moving up.
I was Williams actually.
That
Hands
was
off
Williams.
to Gibbs. He's just not getting anything.
He's going to get maybe back to line of scrimmage if they give him forward progress.
Look at him maybe losing half a yard.
Mm-hmm. Davante Adams. Not as big as he once had, but he definitely still has an ego. Maybe she's just saying that because he was a former Packers wide receiver and didn't
That he left.
Yeah. Are you Amber? Are you sure this isn't just All
right, 3rd and 6. Ooh.
Oh.
Trying to get him offsides.
Almost worked.
All right. From shotgun. Ooh. Drops
this?
back, fires short. No, not so
Nah,
short.
it's not
to
short.
Williams. And
Ooh.
he gets the first down. It's his, second catch on the day?
Mm-hmm.
And the Lions keep on moving. They're actually getting their offense up. It's what the Texans got to worry about. Once they get going, they're not going to be fun to stop.
Nope. I think they're starting to click a little bit. Amon St. Brown hasn't done a lot. He's been mostly blocking so far. Let's see here. 14.9 points per game in the second quarter is crazy.
Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs going to get up to almost the 30, probably about the 31. So that'll be about a gain of 5.
He couldn't catch a ball earlier to save his life until after half, I swear.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the Jets this week.
I don't know. Getting rid of your head coach and having Aaron Rodgers be, I don't know, the head coach and like the overall overlord of the Jets. It was a good idea.
I don't know. Worked last week against the Texans. 2nd and 4. Goff under center. He's got Amon-Ra in motion. He's going to hand off to Gibbs again. Gibbs trying to make some room, and he's going to get 2, maybe pushed ahead.
He's going back on my bench this week on God. Yeah, I mean, he's not been very good. Also doesn't help that, what were you looking at?
They're comparing stances.
It's not Ashton Genty, though.
Gibbs is a little closer. Montgomery with a more traditional running back stance. I don't know why running backs have started doing just the standing.
Because Ashton Genty did it, and he looked cool doing it, so now everyone else is doing it.
I'm pretty sure there were people who were doing it before. I think.
Yeah, people were doing it before, but it only became popular because this guy, Genty, was averaging about 10 yards a run.
Back, rolling right is Goff. He's going to scramble. Ooh, barely.
Yeah, I mean,
barely enough room. And that'll bring up a new set of downs. First down for the Lions.
Nice drive. He's just sitting there. He's just chilling. Big chill. All right. So that brings up about the 25. Hopefully they don't have to settle for a field goal this time.
Yeah, but I don't know why you started Adams.
Wow. All right, so let's see here. We got Gibbs in the back with Goff. We got, I believe it's, there goes Gibbs going up, going past the 20. It's about 19-yard line. And we got some pushing. Ooh. Get some competitive fire going on the field.
We've had quite a few Jahmyr Gibbs plays. I haven't seen Montgomery in a few plays.
Yeah. I think what was it?
I don't know if
Gibbs is in a momentum right now, so they're gonna kind of keep him going.
I wonder if he sustained an injury because they're reporting on something while showing him. So I think he may have had obviously minor injury, but he may have suffered something a little earlier.
Maybe just slight pull.
Fakes the handoff to Gibbs. He's rolling out right, and he's gonna fire, and that's
touchdown Laporta. I have him on fantasy. Yay! Will needs to stop hitting his mic.
I don't have enough space.
Yeah, you do. You just move it back. Oh, look how cute they are. You not see the entire team do that.
It's a regular celebration. I've seen that one.
He's no fun. It's just a regular celebration. I've seen him do that.
It's a common celebration.
Look at this guy. Mr. Fun over here. I might actually be pissing him off. Sorry,
extra
guys.
Point is up and good.
Whoop.
So Lions get on the board. Cut back into that lead. I'm getting it, making it interesting again. Oh, boy. All right, let's see. What other games are there worthy talking about? Bills wasn't a very good game.
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. This week has just not been not a great week of football.
No, it's been very inconsistent, and that's why I've been mad at Pick'em League so far, because it's like, for 1 week, can we be consistent about one thing? No. What do you mean, no? No.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Somehow I'm still in first place. I'm tied with Juwan Cats. But he's technically ahead because he won a game earlier. So you're still one game behind us.
Yeah. I was tied after Thursday night, but it has not been a kind Sunday for me.
I don't think it's been a kind Sunday to anybody, if I'm going to be completely honest.
Well, I think currently, if I check, I believe Jason is actually having the best week. At what is he at now? I'd have to double check. Come on, phone. I dropped down to. Yeah, best performance so far this week. Yeah, it was Jason. Let's see.
Bears lost. W for Packers fans. See, for as much as you guys tend to, what is it? Yeah, the Packers talking about a loss to the Bears means a W for the Packers or whatever. For a team who tends to own the Bears, you guys like to talk about it a lot. It's like, are you guys insecure about it or something? Because they talk about it a lot.
No, they just like to brag.
Yeah.
It's an older brother thing.
Yeah, older bro, little bro kind of thing, yeah. I mean, I get it, but also, like...
Bears just...
Like, we know the Bears suck. I mean, that's just a universal thing. Like, we know.
They still don't have their offense figured out.
It's like having Eberflus as a head coach. It's like a deterrence for Caleb Williams or something. It's like he was on the sideline earlier today, just like, man, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore.
All right. Kickoff is
not returned.
down for a touchback.
It's touchback. Touchback.
One day we'll get a return.
Running back renaissance.
We had quite a few returns earlier today, and actually some decent ones.
Mm-hmm.
Rush yards per game. Oh, jeez. 14 touchdowns for Henry.
Joe Mixon's doing pretty well then.
He's up there. He's definitely up there.
If only the running backs could get paid as much as other players.
Jet sweep. Oh, we got a little bit of an end around, and it's not going.
Oh, no.
Dell trying to make some room, and he's going to
lose 5
or 6 yards.
Bro, that did not work.
Surprise. A trick play against the Lions doesn't seem to work too well.
It's like the Lions tend to do trick plays all the time. Maybe just me, guys. I don't know.
I don't know about you.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. I
wouldn't do that if I were you.
I wouldn't try it. So I'll bring up second and long.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, where was it at the 25 now? 24. 24. We got Stroud in the back with Mixon. Drops back to pass. Throws it over the middle.
Oh, he's got a man.
All the way. Oh, pass interference.
Flag.
Yep,
there's a flag.
The flag. I was like...
Down at around the, 30?
Yeah. Got there a little early.
That was intended for Hutchinson.
Do you think that was a fair call?
It looked like he got there a little bit early.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because you know how people are on the internet. He was there. He wasn't there early. There wasn't a hold.
Call against the rookie Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, it was a fair call.
He did have him.
He did have him beat.
He did. Not Hutchinson. Stroud a little underthrown.
Oh yeah, definitely. He got there way earlier. Yep, right there.
Just didn't get his head around. That's what happens.
Bonk.
But he's a
tisk.
All
right,
rookie,
so we got 35 in Lions territory. Mixing the backfield, gets the handoff, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, was not a great effort. Alas. Let's see here. Highest since 2018. That's crazy. Good for Mixon. Happy for you, bro. Let's see here. Well, we got
9.5 minutes, 2nd and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mixon in the backfield, Stroud under center, receiver in motion.
I believe that's Collins. It's 19, right?
19 is Hutchinson. He's gonna
get some pressure.
He's gonna dump it off, and broken up. That's Branch.
Yep, Branch is back.
After, was it last week's ejection?
Yep.
he's going to be fun to watch. I looking forward to seeing what he does today.
Mm-hmm.
For the rest of the game. Pressure initially from McNeil.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I mean
He's powerful.
Yeah, but also again, that's part of the Texans weakness in the middle up front.
Yep. They're getting to him. Let's see here. We got, I believe, Tank Dell up in motion. However, Mixon gets the hands off and loses a lot of yards.
That'll be about four with forward progress, and that's going to be up 4th and 14. The question is, does that knock them out of field goal range?
It probably does. They were far back. It looks like they're heading off the field.
39.
Yeah, McNeil is doing a lot right now.
So it's about I think that's still field goal range. It's probably about the
Depends
50-yard
on how far
field goal.
I don't know. We'll see. I didn't see how far back they put him.
It should be.
Yeah, they're still in field goal range. So how long is this? 56.
56.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Field
goal is up and good.
Good job. Good kick. So we got 13-7. Texans ahead up by 6 points. With how many minutes in the second quarter? Didn't see that. Amount of time into the second quarter.
A certain amount of time left in the second.
I was more focused on the kick than I was the time. So yeah, they get Fairbairn's really good. I'm not gonna lie. He's a really good kicker.
Oy.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Well, let's see here.
You know what's a really interesting hypothetical?
What?
If Bill Belichick decides to come back next year, where does he go?
Is that like a rumor that's still kind of flourishing a little bit?
No one has said that he's retired.
True. He might have just taken the year off like Sean Payton did. Might have. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some
If
options.
Belichick were to come back, that's a good question.
Most likely he's going to look for somewhere with a quarterback,
Okay.
which is not really any of the available options,
No.
unless
They draft somebody.
I don't think he wants to develop a guy though. I think he's going to look for somewhere that has a quarterback. So that's where it's going to get interesting, because the current positions that are probably available, the Jets. We got Jets, Saints,
What about Jaguars?
Jaguars. Doug Peterson's still there.
If he doesn't get fired, yeah.
If he gets fired, I don't know though. I don't think Belichick would have a lot of interest in going there. I think as far as having a quarterback, that's probably his best option, unless he goes somewhere and tries to pick up a quarterback.
I would not be surprised if he went to like the Jets though, because they need a head coach. Aaron Rodgers is there. So, I mean, come on.
Bill Belichick and Aaron Rodgers makes sense a little bit.
I don't know. I don't think those two would get along.
I don't know. I don't think they would get along, but it kind of makes sense when you think of like skill wise from a coach and a quarterback standpoint. It makes sense.
I don't think either of them would be okay with it. I don't think.
No. I mean, like, it'd be a cool idea, but I know for a fact that they would not get along. I don't know. It's a tough situation, mostly because I don't know if Belichick would want to come back to a rebuilding team.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's going to be, again, that's the thing. Like, Saints are, I think, looking to embrace the rebuild.
Hopefully.
Let's see. Who else is probably going to have vacancies? Raiders probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I think they give Pierce another year. Giants probably likely. Obviously, there's the Cowboys. That's been one of the most talked about.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope the Steelers are dumb and fire Mike Tomlin.
You know they won't.
They might.
I show them Peyton Manning highlights.
They're comparing the difference between a run and a pass. Pass being, play fake.
All right.
Fake
so
enough.
It's Montgomery again. We'll probably lose a yard.
Yeah,
He'll bring up 2nd and 11 probably.
Yeah. Goff has been quite efficient. He's got what's the stat? He's
5 touchdowns, 1 interception through since week 9. He currently leads the NFL in passing yards and completion percentage. So we got Montgomery still in the back with Goff. St. Brown moves up.
He's
Goff is
right,
getting pressure.
fires into the dirt. I'll bring up 3rd down. Well, there's a flag.
Oh, that might be roughing the passer.
Knowing
how the league,
most likely would not agree.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was like knowing
it's
the
on
league.
The defense. Illegal blocking the hands to the face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fair call actually.
Yeah, I can agree with that one. I would not have been.
Oh, it's Hunter. Danielle Hunter.
Huh.
Oh, bro, his arms. Whoa, bro.
Someone's getting drug tested after that. After this game.
What the heck?
Just a little too much of a pump before the game.
Probably. I would hope so. It's a lot of veins right there, buddy.
All right, we got
Plus, some people just have a lot of natural veins that just pop out. I don't know why, but
so new set of downs from the 35.
Fakes the handoff.
Oh, he's got intercepted
Fumble, intercepted something. I don't know.
Texans ball regardless.
Yeah.
Never touched the ground, so whether that's a fumble or an interception, that goes to the Texans. And Texans are going to take over in Lions territory yet again. They've had 2 short fields?
Yep.
Well, 3, I'd say. They had one where they started in their own territory, but around midfield.
That is Goff's fault. He probably should have tucked it, and this is not his fault. That's just ricocheting off of everything. I don't know, man.
I mean, that's a nice adjustment to get your hand back up there.
Mm-hmm.
Danico Autry, because I think the only reason he continues to go for the throw is he doesn't think he's going to get his hand back on the ball so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets it up there. So Texans will have it start under center from the 36.
Back to Tank Dell.
Little spin.
Whoa!
He's going to get
a little spin move.
Maybe half a yard. I'll bring him 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
As we are past halfway through the second, or winding down this first half.
Crazy.
Winding down. Games feel like they've been going by really quickly today.
Yeah. Dang, it's already 8:21. That's crazy. Yeah. This game's going by real fast. I don't know what it is. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, they got some good safeties, that's for sure. Stroud and shotgun. Fires
Passes
quick
over the
right.
middle.
Ooh,
Gets the first down.
Hutchinson?
Yeah, Hutchinson 19.
Mm-hmm. And they do give him a first down, so.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't down really. I'd say if Lions don't score at least a field goal before half, this might be a bad game for the Lions overall because it's going to be hard trying to come back. It's always difficult, but anything can happen. We'll see. Stroud's okay. So Mason comes up not to the line, but he goes in a receiver motion, passes it to Mixon, gets close to the first down, about a couple yards short, depending on where they mark him. That's what I was. Yeah, Nico Collins. Yeah, he's out. Stephon Diggs is out. Kenyon Green is out, and Will Anderson Jr. is out. So Texans are down quite some star players, but they're still making some noise. And we got Mixon getting the first down, about to the 10-yard line. Texans are probably going to score a touchdown on this drive. Was it Gibbs and Montgomery looking opposite directions while facing each other? It's funny.
what was the statistic? If there was a Montgomery and a Gibbs touchdown the same game, they're undefeated. I believe it's the stat.
Yeah, that adds up. Also, they're 7-1, so that means they just haven't at least one game. They haven't done that. Toss to Mixon. He's gonna get
nowhere.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses half a yard.
Who were Lions lost to
Buccaneers.
Yep, thank you. I mean, that was just a revenge game for the Buccaneers. So, I mean, it made sense why they lost. But Hutchinson on the field, yeah. Well, yeah, it's like Hutchinson is like a key piece to that defense.
Indeed, he is. And again, I think once they get Zadarius Smith in there, they're going to look a lot better.
I was about to say, yeah.
You'll actually get someone on pressure. They're missing an edge right now. They got some guys in there, but these are not your starters. So
they're doing some
Stroud drops back, looks over the middle, looks left, dumps off the mark for Mixon. I'm gonna bring up 3rd and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, they still technically can get a first down. They got about a yard space between the first down marker and the goal line.
Yeah, the Lions defense, for as much as they miss Hutchinson, they're still making some pressure. It's not as much as they want, obviously. And they got some pressure off of this one. It was Partial and Reader and Muhammad right there getting some pressure off of him. But let's see here. We got Mix in the back with Stroud. Tank Dell moving up a little bit with bottom, I believe, with Hutchinson. Pressure is coming to Stroud. Scrambles, throws, incomplete out of the end zone.
Off the hands of Woods.
Yep. There should not be a penalty because it was just a clean play. So
yeah, there's not. So they'll bring up the field goal unit.
Yep. Ryan's is like, yep, we're going to field goal.
Oh, that'll help them extend it to a 2-score game.
Yeah.
With 4:10 left in the half, so
not a bad lead.
If they can,
especially against the Lions, not a bad lead.
If they
take what you can get, buddy. 29 yard.
All right.
Oh.
Field goals up and good.
There he is.
We got 3 field goals already out of Fairbairn.
Mm-hmm. Whoever has Fairbairn as a kicker, sweet. Must be having a good day in fantasy. So we're getting to the under halfway or over halfway through the second quarter. We're getting closer to halftime, but we're at a commercial break right now. So yeah.
Next Thursday, we got the Commanders-Eagles. That's a game that should be interesting. I think officially the Eagles took the division today.
Undeserving, but yeah. I don't know. The Eagles still don't spark a whole lot of confidence right now. Maybe it's just me seeing their first few games this season. They're starting to turn things around a little bit, but it's not been pretty. They almost lost to Jacksonville. They almost lost to the Browns. There's a bunch of games that it was just a little sloppy all around. I don't know. I mean, they beat the Cowboys. I mean, yeah, they got their game. So I'm not that upset with them. So
yeah. I mean, looking at the Eagles recently, you almost lose to the Jaguars, but the Jaguars have almost beaten the Eagles, the Packers, and the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
They've kept it close with about all of them. The Vikings one was just ugly, though. It was
very ugly
offense, mostly because, again, no Trevor Lawrence, but their defense played pretty well. So they've had a really tough schedule, playing 3 games against top 10 teams,
mm-hmm.
and keeping it all within 1 score. Oh, lovely. Hi.
No, thumbs up. I keep forgetting about that. I'm not gonna lie. The thumbs up. We don't really do that much anymore, but
I'm gonna throw it out the window.
Throw it out the window.
But yeah. So
Stop making me hungry. I just had dinner not that long ago. Let's see here. I mean, as chaotic as this week has been, there hasn't been anything like crazy, I would say, in the sense of like, there's nothing to be like, this game has been a very fun game to watch. I think the only fun games I think that were good this week were Steelers and Commanders. Broncos and Chiefs were actually a lot close.
Pain.
The Chiefs are using black magic. There's no other reason for them to be 9-0 right now.
I mean, they won off of a blocked field goal, so.
Yeah, but did you hear the mic'd up for Mahomes earlier?
No, I saw something about it, but I didn't look into it. I haven't looked into it yet.
He quite literally says, "Hey, can you tell me when a defender comes? Like, because I need to know." Something like that. So, yeah, that was picked up on the mic. So.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually...
No, I just think it's funny. I'm just like, oh, okay, Mahomes. I mean, you're the NFL's golden boy. I mean, you're gonna get all the treatment you need. So, I mean, I don't know why you need that. I guess.
No, I have to look at it.
1.9 yards a rush. That's crazy.
0.3 for the...
Whoa. Doink.
Whoa.
I'm surprised that was... All right. I guess. It's 3rd and 8. Anyways, I don't know what's going on there.
Jalen Petrie.
Petrie was all over that.
He
was not
all over
blocked.
this game.
Oh, wow. He was not blocked.
No, I mean, it looks...
Laporta was supposed to catch it, I think.
It was a tight end screen, so he was supposed to be a free rusher. It wasn't set up properly, didn't have the time to get it off. We got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top, Goff in shotgun. He's going to drop back, look right, look over the middle. He's going to dump it off and miss St. Brown.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeesh.
Not looking too good for the Lions right now. I mean, this was going to be one of the harder competitions anyway, so.
Rough start for...
Can't be perfect all the time.
The Lions.
Can't be perfect all the time. Ooh. A little bit of a pressure on him.
Yeah, he does get a hand on him. Punts away, caught at the 23, and he's going to connect at the, was it 33-yard line?
How do you say his last name? Vaki? Vaki? It's Vaki. Good hit. Anyways, look at that. Boom. Right there.
Right into him. Said, give me a hug.
At least special teams and defense tends to do a lot, or so far this game. Offense is a little slow, but they'll get there.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully.
That's been the thing for the Texans this year. While their offense hasn't looked great, their defense has kind of kept them in the games, and obviously, a lot of their record is attributed, I think, to the defense. The offense just doing a lot of what needs to be done.
Yep. Very much so. Traveler whiskey. Yeah, sorry if we seem a little out of it. There's not, like, I don't... Is it just me, or is it like the NFL this week has not been, like, super
That's just
crazy?
It was not a pretty Sunday for football.
No, it has not been. And that's why I'm like, maybe I'm just being ignorant about certain games, or if it's just... This week has just been kind of bad overall for games. I don't know.
We had, again, a very ugly Munich game.
Mm-hmm. Feel bad for Germany, but they deserve it.
Let's see. What else did we have today? Mentioned Steelers. There was the Patriots game, Patriots Bears. There was just again another ugly game from the Bears.
The Bears. I mean, Patriots are looking. What do they have? They have 3 wins so far.
Who?
Patriots.
Now they have 3.
Yeah, now they have 3. Okay. So I mean, I believe the Giants have the first overall pick right now, and I think Patriots are number 2. Number 3, I thought was the Saints, but I could no. It's not
Saints
the
got a 3rd win, so it'd be.
Okay, Mixon has been upset. Don't know why. Maybe he's not getting enough progress, but I mean, he's still doing a lot today. So we got 3:15 left in the second quarter. I don't know why he's upset. Also, those helmets are very bright.
They're shiny.
Shiny and new. All right, so we got Mixon in the backfield. We got Stroud up in here center. I believe Tank Dell and Hutchinson are on the bottom. Tank Dell moves out, fakes the handoff, gets pressure, and is that picked?
No, that's intercepted. Or incomplete. I
got excited there.
Real close to
O'Connor almost picked him off.
Very close to him.
Ryan's just like, oh, good Lord, that was close. All right, let's see here.
O'Connor.
Oh,
yeah.
down by contact, but also.
Yeah, there wasn't enough room. Was that Anzalone? No, Anzalone's right there.
Yeah, so he's down at the 20-ish.
Curious who would. Oh, they're gonna look at it just because it was close.
Spot and everything, yeah, which is fair.
Review whether. Oh, maybe they're not reviewing.
Second down. I think it's just explaining. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, where did the yawn come from? So that'd be second and.
Yeah. Where did they down them?
Down them a bit farther back, near the 20. Second and 22. Oh boy.
Yep, just gonna
gets
hand
the
off to
handoff
Mixon.
and
He's
gets
gonna get a yard or two. A yard.
Yeah, maybe a yard.
A yard. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
All right. So the Lions will get the ball probably for a little bit before the half.
We'll get with a stop here, one more chance at likely one more chance at getting points, making this a 1-score game before halftime.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be very crucial as Texans are getting the ball to start.
All right, let's see.
The second
we
half.
got Mixon in the backfield. We got Schultz in motion.
3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top.
Mixon in the back. Oh, no, that's not Mixon.
It's just a screen to
Oh my
Hutchinson.
gosh, they were all over him. That did not work.
Loss.
Hutchinson was eaten alive back there.
4th down.
So
4th down and long. It's Aaron Glenn out celebrating with his guys.
He's a great defensive mind. Like I mean, for as much as he has worked with, I mean, he's done a pretty decent job getting that Detroit defense up to par. I mean, even without Hutchinson, so he's doing very well. Yeah, I mean, Lions are going to have a chance to get a touchdown before the half or a field goal, depending if they can get down there. Keep it a 1-score game. We'll see.
Yeah, they really need it going into half. You're
definitely
giving the Texans the ball.
Yeah.
To start the second half, it's just going to be the way they've been playing. They need to get something going, get some points, and cut into this lead before Texans get an opportunity. If you go into half, still down 9 or more, and the Texans start with it, all it'll take is pretty much a first drive score, and I think the Texans are gonna just have the confidence and the momentum to kind of carry through.
Mm-hmm.
So after commercial break, we're gonna have the punt, and we're gonna see what the Lions can do.
Yes, sir. It's a very underwhelming game. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it'd be more offensive heavy, but I guess not. Hey, look, it's Stroud.
know how the Texans have been playing this year. They've been pretty defensive heavy, and Lions' defense has been pretty good too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just they're struggling on the offense, and turnovers is really what has dictated the score up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, there's some excitement. It is not as bad as
It could be
weeks
a lot
past.
worse. It could be a lot worse.
Definitely could be a lot worse.
But maybe we'll get some more offense in the second half, especially from Detroit, because Detroit needs to get back into this game somehow. So,
I mean, defense has been keeping them in it,
yep, doing a
forcing
pretty good job.
3 field goals.
Yeah,
What
they
two on short field situations?
yeah. Abs is bullying me because she's beating me in fantasy. Well, I mean,
Where?
just put better guys in. I don't know.
Don't. Hey, yeah, that.
I mean, I'm right?
Well.
But I'm right?
All right. Coming back from the 2-minute warning, we got 4th and 25. Dan Campbell would go for it.
He definitely would.
Boy. All right.
Let's see
Is
here.
that
Ooh.
Khalif Raymond? Yep. And back to return. Tommy Townsend with the punt away.
Gets
Kicking from about his own
back
6.
to the
20.
20. Ooh,
And it's going to be a quick wrap up.
wow.
So they're going to
That's
down
some
him.
good special teams so far this game.
They're going to down him at the 20. And so the Lions are going to have to go about 80 yards if they want to get a touchdown.
A little bit less if they want a field goal. I'm sorry, was that a windshield wiper?
I have no idea what that was.
That was just the most random thing I saw on the screen.
Random.
So, yeah.
He's got a lot. He's been pressured a few times, but he's just.
It's a rough game. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, not everybody's going to be perfect all the time. So, this is the Lions' true test right now. It's just trying to figure out how to figure out this defense, really.
Like, it's about a yard. I'll bring up 2nd down. His clock is running. Lions just opting with the run game. Interesting to see what they're going to do, because they're kind of burning some of that clock. They still have 3 timeouts. They're gone into huddle. I don't know if they're... We'll see if they run it again. Or
Gibbs in the backfield with Goff. We got 2 receivers down at the bottom, 1 at top. Snaps off, gives it back to Gibbs. I don't know why they're running this.
I think at this point they're just going to go to half.
Yeah, maybe throw a bomb down the field. Maybe just try to get in field goal range would be good.
I think Texans are calling a timeout here.
We'll see.
Trying to get the ball back themselves. I mean,
Sure. I mean, it's worth it, so we'll see. But yeah.
so we'll see if the Lions can convert a first down here. If they're just going to try and get the Texans to use their last timeout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Lions are doing right now. They're struggling a bit. I think coaching needs to step up a little bit, because that
Motivation is a little lacking right now, so they're trying to get him to run through walls for Dan Campbell. So, I mean, Amon St. Brown moving up top, moving back down. Got Gibbs still on the field in the back with Goff. I believe it's Reynolds at the bottom, I want to say. Goff back to pass, throws over the middle. Laporta could have gotten a catch, but I don't know why he didn't throw it.
it was a low pass. Goff has been
so Texans defense has been everywhere so far.
Goff is
Good
struggling with pressure today. Something he usually is
fine with, really.
excelling with. I mean, that's why his stats are where they're at, is because of how he's handled pressure.
Yeah, especially in this game. I mean, normally he's okay, but not this time.
I mean, that's what
There it
led him
is.
to a victory over the Vikings.
And-
mostly.
wow.
Another good punt, missed tackle, another missed tackle, and
Ooh.
he's going to get up to the 33.
Yep.
Texans are going to have 54 seconds, one
With
timeout.
One timeout, yep. So they have a chance to at least score a field goal if they really tried.
Field goal would still put
And
them up 12.
They get the ball at second half. So they're in a pretty good spot right now. So, yeah, I mean, Texas have a very easy chance to just put this game away if they really wanted to. But knowing the Lions, they're going to try and claw back as fast as they can, especially with Dan Campbell really motivating those guys. So we'll see. I mean, the Detroit defense has been stepping up for the most part. They stopped them on 2 drives already. So we'll see how far they can go.
Right.
Stroud back to pass, looks over, gets it to Dell.
And
I think so.
so
I
it
think
gets
it's
about
Dell.
9.
All right, so they get up to all right, 2nd and 1. Stroud back to pass, looks over,
Wide
straight
open.
to,
That's
Hutchinson.
Mechie.
Or Mechie, my bad, Mechie. Mechie open. So they're
Way across midfield.
they're way across midfield now.
Are they burning a timeout? The clock is stopped.
We'll see. I don't know what scheme they were. It wasn't cover at all.
Just beating zone
Yeah, it was
coverage.
being his own coverage. Yeah. Huh. Interesting play. So Texans are well within field goal range actually. So they can definitely get a field goal out of this drive if they don't get trampled back, because that's definitely possible. So they've burned their last time out. So it's first down. Stroud is 12 for 16, 132 yards so far tonight. So good on him. Really stepping up tonight. So even without Diggs and Nico Collins, it's a really good. And Mechie the third has been really stepping up tonight. 3 receptions for 50 yards is pretty good. We got Mechie going up to the top as well. I believe that is. Oh, Stroud back to pass. Gets it to Schultz. He definitely gets the first down.
Up to around the 15, you got 25 seconds, 1st and 10. He did go out of bounds, so we'll see.
Knocking at the door.
They'll get a
Let's see.
chance to gather themselves.
And, good reception. All right, so we're at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Stroud is in the back. Mixon goes into a receiver motion or a blocking motion. Receiver. Stroud back to pass. Throws it over and out of the end zone. Wasn't even close to anybody. Just pressure got to him. 2nd and 10 with 20 seconds left on the clock. And then that will conclude the half, probably with a few more plays. They do have a chance to get a first down, though. So they're definitely going to try and get close as possible before they can kick that field goal if they don't get this touchdown here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, 20 seconds. You think about maybe just taking 2 more shots to the end zone. Or maybe a shot to the end zone and then something to the sideline. 10 yards.
Pierce in the back. Stroud in the middle.
they'll
Throws
do it
it.
the
Oh,
other
incomplete
way
to
around.
Dell. Incomplete to Dell.
Dropped.
Brings up 3rd and 10. Bad time to drop that, especially if they want to go up. All right, Campbell. He's shaking his head for something. Let's see here. My computer is not liking me right now. So I apologize, computer.
Computer's queued for liftoff.
Computer.
Computer. Fastest road to the Phantom Zone.
Quickest route. No detours. Or whatever it was.
No shortcuts,
Computer.
no freeways.
Stroud over the middle. That is a touchdown for
John Mechie.
Mechie again.
And so the Texans extend their lead going into half.
Oh boy. It's going to be a long day for the Lions.
Oh boy.
6 plays, 66 yards, 42 seconds.
Wow.
Efficiency at its finest.
We love it.
All right, just awaiting the PAT.
Yeah, Fairburn. So it's going to be. Let's see here.
Extra point is up and good.
Good. 23-7. Texans are way ahead of the Lions right now. It's a great day to be a Texans fan. Being the number one in the NFC is a big deal. So.
Well, we got 12 seconds. I'm assuming the Lions are going to run out clock and play for just a half.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a rough half. The Lions have had one good drive.
Knowing the Lions, they'll definitely try to make adjustments. Campbell doesn't look too pissed, so I mean he's got something in his mind, so he's planning something. I think it's just motivation and just terrible turnovers and interceptions. That's just been killing the Lions so far today. Because two of these touchdowns that the Texans got were just based off of interceptions or worse. So we'll see.
All right, well, kickoff is way
out there.
and looking like another touchback.
Come on, run it out. You won't, guys. Make it interesting.
Won't even entertain the idea of scoring. I'll see if they line up to just kneel it.
They probably do. That's his first career touchdown? Congrats, dude. Mitchie with his first touchdown in his career.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
He's been in the league a few years.
They're not kneeling it.
They're not
Go
kneeling
for
it.
it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a run, though. Or is
Trying to get him
Campbell's going balls to the wall, drops back, fires,
over the middle.
and he's up to the 45
Timeout.
timeout.
I mean,
Now? Timeout now? With 4 seconds?
I mean,
Unless they might put some time back on. We'll see.
yeah.
So you got 2 timeouts left. Obviously, you're not going to use all of them, especially if they mark it at 4. If they give you 7, you can maybe get a quick. I'll give them 6.
Yes.
You might be able to get something quick, like a quick out, or if somebody's sticking around a ref, you work the middle of the field. But whatever you do, unless you're taking a shot at the end zone, then whatever you do here is to be quick.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be fast out. We got 6 seconds actually for the half. Everyone's in a receiver motion right now.
Throw it away.
Yep.
There you go.
They didn't want to.
2 seconds. They didn't have anything set up deep. They were looking just literally for anything quick.
Hail Mary before the half. Let's
man
go.
to man. Potentially a chance. It potentially was in a setup for the Lions to take a shot deep and have an advantage. So now, expecting the Hail Mary, you're going to have
Yep. You got a lot of people in the back.
3 guys way down back by the 25-30
2
of
seconds
Houston.
left.
We're going to see how far Jared Goff can throw it. And he's trying to buy some time. He's going to throw it up.
Oh my gosh.
He's got nothing.
Intercepted.
Right at the 2.
So that's,
And that's
3
gonna be the
picks.
halftime.
Oh, are they asking for something? The Lions players were asking for a push off.
No, they had plenty of room.
I know. I'm just saying. The Lions were looking for something there. I don't know what they were looking for. So, Lions not looking too good right now. 23-7. I mean, to be completely fair, being in 7-1 is still really good. Even if you lose this game, 7-2, that's like any Lions fan would, Houston 12-0 when leading by 10 points in a game since 2023. So
in the past 2 years, pretty much.
Yep. We'll see if that continues this game, though. Anything can happen with an half. So 2 quarters is a lot of time.
They are up. It is still technically 2 scores.
It is, yeah.
It is 2 scores. We will see what the second half looks like.
Yes, sir.
Time to talk, I guess, in more detail, some of the games from today. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Where do we want to start? KC, Denver. Similar to kind of like the KC and Chargers game. Denver kind of getting a lead and then not doing anything on offense. Chiefs slowly get the lead back and game-winning field goal. Game-winning field goal block.
Yes.
Which was
was very unfortunate.
I
Apparently,
they were good.
The guy who blocked it had a nickname, so his nickname was John Cena. Apparently, because they happen to have nicknames for everybody.
That was funny because they went out for the game-winning field goal, and my friend one of my friends who I was watching the game with. Can confirm that I quote right as they were going out to kick, I believe it was Will Lutz was the kicker. Right as he was going out, I went, I don't like this. I don't got a good feeling about it.
Yeah, I was sitting in one of the conference rooms before my before the meeting I had today, and I looked at that. I'm like, some BS is going to happen here. And it did. So, wow, Chiefs, you won another unconvincing game. I'm so proud of you. Let's see here. We talked a little bit about Pittsburgh and Washington. Very close game. I'm proud of the Washington for keeping it close for that defense. That's really impressive. And Washington didn't even have Marshawn Lattimore on their defense yet.
Nope. He was still listed as questionable as of the trade, and it looked like he wasn't cleared. So he'll sit another week. We'll see if he comes back. I believe it was a hamstring injury that kept him out.
Yeah.
It was not
pretty.
It was not a fun day of football.
There was some ugly football from here and there, but I know it was a pretty good game overall. Minnesota and Jacksonville. Oh my gosh, I'm getting flashbacks to this Vikings a couple years ago where they were really good, but they won like terribly all those games. I'm getting the same vibe.
Yeah.
A win's a win, I guess. Saints beating the Falcons. We should have known that from intern head coaches tend to win their first game. I should have known that.
I don't know what happened to. That's just another game that's like there's no real excuse for why the Falcons should lose that, even with it being a divisional game. The Saints don't have a head coach. I mean, I guess Dennis Allen wasn't a great head
but
coach.
It's still a divisional game. Anybody in a division will lose to their division rival any day.
But the Saints are like I mean, again, look at the Eagles and the Cowboys. Like that's how that game probably should have looked because the Saints have been rocky, and now they're just banged up. They're missing a lot of key pieces, and yet you still drop a game that you really shouldn't, and that's just
fair.
Disappointing.
San Francisco, Tampa Bay, close for most of it, only because their kicker kept missing. Buffalo was a little scary there for a bit.
Not really. That game was what?
The score was close for a while.
Buffalo pulled away a bunch in the second half.
It was towards the second half. Yeah, Chargers beat the Titans. There was no competition there. Same with Arizona. Arizona, I believe, is 6-4 now.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I mean, It's a solid record.
Yeah,
Um,
they have some solid wins. They beat the Niners earlier in the season. Sure, the Niners are not the best team right now because of all their injuries, but still decent. They beat a division rival that was supposed to beat them out of the
Yeah.
field. So
49ers did come. They did get CMC back. He had,
yeah,
I
it's
believe, it was
true.
102 yards
I believe so.
total. I think 39 rushing and 68 receiving.
yards, yeah,
So
decent day for
107.
McCaffrey for coming back. Let's see here.
Yeah, there was not a lot of pretty games. Again,
No.
Eagles, Cowboys. Cooper Rush was eventually benched for Trey Lance. He didn't look good. Neither looked good. No part of that offense looked good. Eagles smacked the Cowboys, and it should have been by more because the Eagles' offense wasn't even playing up to par. They had
That's what I
bad
keep saying about the
turnovers?
Eagles. Like they don't look very convincing in their wins. Like it, I don't know. I just don't like how they're playing. Like they could be so much better, but they're not playing up to their full potential. They're like the Steelers from a few years ago, where they played down their competition a lot. I don't know.
I'm saying that, and they still won 34-6. I think a lot of it with the Eagles is just I think it's on the offense.
I agree.
Something going on, especially with the passing scheme. That and just mistakes. Discipline has not been great. Hurts had I think it was a fumble and an interception. It was a little sloppy, but again, the Cowboys just are not a good team right now. So it was a free win.
3-6 now, I believe.
I believe so. So they're on the fringe of
They are a game above
elimination.
the Giants.
They're a game above the Giants. That'll something to make at least Thanksgiving interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
there's
some
just
bad games, aren't we?
I don't know. This was not. I'm gonna have to bring some more into it. We're gonna have to bring some fun things to talk about for recording because it's not gonna be these games.
No, it's gonna be a lot of the news that's happening during the games.
Oh, we'll think of something. Think of something fun to talk about. Jeez. I mean, yeah, I think honestly the interesting games, Thursday nights, and then Denver, KC, and Pittsburgh, Washington. I think about the only ones. There's talking points with the other ones, but they were not good
there.
games.
They were not there. They were more just like funny stuff that happened during the game. Really, nothing super crazy on that front, but there's something there. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's been a pretty interesting day.
CD Lamb 1,000% in favor of adding curtains to AT&T Stadium after sunlight causes TD drop.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's like a one valid reason why he's complained this year so far.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even know what to say to that because on one hand it's like, yeah, it has been a problem for a long time, but also it's been a problem for a long time. Are they really going to change it now? Like so many teams have played with that and had to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really going to change it now? But again, it's an annoying part of that stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people like it. It's the largest glass door in the world.
Yes.
So it's just, yeah, like they're mentioning on the broadcast, every Florida team so far
has lost.
It'll come down to Miami, although I don't know. Is it just the week or is it the weekend? Because if you're counting it as the weekend, tomorrow doesn't even matter.
Well, I guess in the span of football days, what
so
we consider the weekend. So like
it'll be this week.
Yeah. So disappointing for Florida teams, but
they don't got a lot of good teams right now. I mean, you look at even NFL to college. I mean, you got Tampa Bay, who's on a losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville. I mean, they've been playing better, but they've
Even
not
with
been
Mac
great.
Jones.
Their defense played well.
Yeah.
It's their offense. Well, you're missing Mac Jones. If you put Trevor Lawrence in that game, I think the Jaguars come away with a win there.
Yeah.
Let's see. When you're looking at like college, Florida's not been good this year. Florida State's not good this year. UCF is average. USF is
USF and USCF has not been good this year.
USF got smacked around by Navy, so that's part of the issue there.
Yeah. It's
see.
not been great on that front. So
Miami lost. That was the surprising one.
I'm not
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
It's a top 5 team losing. Miami was due for an upset. They've been playing it close all year, and Georgia Tech's been one of the teams to do it.
Miami has been fraudulent all year. They haven't been playing any good teams. Like the only good team I can think of that they played that were good. Who have they played?
Maybe Duke.
I mean, Duke was not that bad. They're still not that bad. If Army and Navy go combined 3-0 in the remaining 3 conference games, they would play each other back-to-back weeks.
Is that true?
Yeah, because they have the bowl game, don't they? No.
They play each other the last regular season week, and then they'll have a conference championship.
First would be the ACC title game, and then it'd be the official Army-Navy game that would happen in the fall. Oh,
okay.
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Okay. See,
It's damn true.
the reason I was confused is because I thought the Army-Navy game was the week before the conference championship. Because I was going to say, if Army beats Navy, wouldn't Navy have 2 losses and therefore not?
No, the conference title games are before the Army. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that should be literally for this reason. I think that shouldn't be scheduled like that because
I'm not the one. I'm not the one making the scheduling. I don't know.
If they're in the same conference, I feel like it should be because that game has implications on it. Because if, like, Army Navy play in the conference championship, what do you? I don't know. Not a fan.
It's never happened before because this is the very first seed that Army and Navy have been in the same conference.
I couldn't remember how long Army has been in the American Conference. I know Navy's been in for a few years, almost since
a few years
the American Conference has been around.
Yes.
I always kind of wanted Army to go to the MAC just because I thought that would have been fun. I thought it would have been fun. Them in there with Buffalo, that would be a great time.
Honestly?
Fantastic time.
Yeah.
But no, they went to the American.
That sounds like fun, actually.
Which, curious to see if American tries going after, because they've branched out. How far west are they? The American Conference right now. They don't have SMU anymore. They don't have Houston. They have.
No.
They have to have a Texas team, right?
They definitely have a Texas team. I don't know who it was though. I have to look it up.
Jeez. Because they don't have BYU either. Man, are they not as far west as I thought they were?
Probably not.
Rice?
I think the joke was, we have 2 West Coast teams in that conference. It didn't make any sense. Or I would think ACC. AAC.
ACC is
ACC.
Atlantic Coast. That's
what I was thinking.
that's like Clemson's conference.
Yeah.
AAC is like USF, UCF.
For this season, Army was independent for their entire success except for 98 to 04 when they were in the Conference USA. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean usually except the Air Force. Air Force was always special because they were Mountain West. Army and Navy were independent for a while though.
Yes.
Notre Dame's always been independent. BYU, after leaving the Mountain West for a bit, went independent. Now they're back in the Big 12.
Yep.
Big 12 is like 50% the like 2010-ish Mountain West.
Yeah. Back to
Stroud
pass.
intercepted on the first play. Is that
Hey!
Brian Branch?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
No, that's
Carlton
Joseph.
Davis.
No, Davis. Yeah. I thought it
Davis
was-
is having a good game.
So,
First play back.
Lions are back, maybe?
2014 and joined American in 2015. Yeah,
Ah.
they joined pretty much right away. Yeah,
Wow.
quick out route, and
That
just
was
a nice
not-
jumped pass from Davis.
Well, there's your answer for the Lions.
Yeah, I mean,
So much for getting the ball second half, huh?
yeah, the Lions were like, actually, we want the ball to start the
We
second
want
half.
the ball. We
Um,
want to score.
yeah, Army, Navy, Notre Dame's always been independent.
Whoa. These headphones are not good anymore, so
Arner,
I'm trying to...
clear. Oh, they're reviewing if he actually caught it.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Trying to see if he
Thoughts?
maintained it to the
He
ground.
had the ball off the ground.
Thoughts on the interception
Yes.
or or something
Right.
with college?
He had control.
He has control because the rule, the ball can touch the ground.
It's just as long as he maintains control of it, it's fine.
He needs to maintain control and not be assisted by the ground.
Yes. That is the rule. Better get that snap off. They don't want to review that.
I think they've done most of the reviewing. I mean, they might look at it more, but I think they're okay. He's going to pitch it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's got some room, and he's going to get up to
First
the 20, around the 19.
Uh,
And they're already moving better.
Oh wow, they're moving. They're chugging.
They're trying to get back in this one
Yeah.
as soon as possible. And you just know that if they get a touchdown here, they're going for 2 because Dan Campbell. And why not?
True.
First and 10 from the 19. Goff in shotgun. Looks like Montgomery to his left.
Yep.
He's got
Hands it off to Montgomery.
Loses a yard.
Jinx. He was like, he went on a head tap. I really want to see a receiver that's wide open in the end zone. Catch the ball on one foot. Just stand there on the other foot looking at the ref to see what the ref does. I mean, there's been some crazy stuff happening. I would like to see that too.
The ref's just like, are you going to put that other foot down? They're
down?
like, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
You know. I might
Second
wait
and
until the
11
defender comes over
from the
here.
20. Goff in shotgun. Gibbs to his right. He's got 2 receivers up top. Is scanning,
Whoa.
fires, and intercepted. Right back to him.
Bro, what
Let's
is
see.
happening?
I don't know what's up with Goff. It's just been like him and Allen today.
Dan Campbell's not very happy right now.
4 interceptions.
What is going on?
Let's see. I'm curious where they spot this.
He's down right.
Forward. I mean,
Was
the
that-
question is, does momentum do you do forward progress? Do you do where momentum carries him into the end zone? I don't
we'll
know.
Bro, what
That's-
is going on in this game?
It's just I don't know what's going on with Goff. He's not been playing well so far this week. He's been having a rough game.
I know you're gonna have some pretty bad games. Like that's gonna happen. But like not this bad for Goff.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is weird. There's still plenty of time to get back into the game. What if they just pick off the Texans again?
Oh, that's why. That's what I was saying. It also depends on where this is spotted. They might be in range for safety.
Yeah.
The Texans haven't been able to run the ball super well.
No. In fact, they
have one run play pretty much.
Yeah, Mixon wasn't doing a whole lot.
Just
4
haven't
picks
had one.
early in this game as well. Yeah, 4 picks total.
Yeah, in just 2 quarters and some change.
Mm-hmm. Is it 4 for Goff or 3 for Goff and then
4 for Goff.
4 for Goff? Okay.
4 for Goff, 1 for Stroud.
Yep.
But yeah, opening the quarter with 2 very quick.
Yeah, what's up, fanboy?
interceptions.
What's up?
I'm here too. Hi.
I think it's just a bit, bro. It's okay. What is going on here? Oh, is this ad again? Yeah, it's this ad again.
It's the underwear commercial.
Wow.
I love
Everyone's
underwear.
in underwear.
Yes, they are. I'm looking over here now. I want to look at you guys. I'm looking at you guys now.
Is that a Red Bull Lamau? Yeah. I haven't had an energy drink in a while, so I just like, you know what? I'll have one. I need to be more awake tonight anyways. So
All right, we'll see if some of the slop gets cleaned up, because I think Detroit's defense is trying to keep them in it best they can. It's just it's just not a great game for Goff. I mean, the run game has been rocky, but they've gotten some plays going. It's just,
I don't want to sound dead, if that makes sense.
it does look like they might be reviewing, because he's down, but I don't know if you can argue. Yeah, they spot him at the 1, so we're gonna see if the Texans can get out of their own end zone.
Safety.
Handoff. He's gonna get a yard, maybe 2.
I'm probably going to get him 2.5. Yeah, Goff has just been really bad this game. I don't know what's going on with him.
It's
an off day.
It's as many interceptions as he does.
High career high. Oof.
It is a very uncharacteristic game for Goff. They got
Right.
2nd and 9 from the 2. Let's see if Mixon can get him any more space.
That's maybe.
They're throwing.
Oh,
and he drops it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
I thought Goff was supposed to be having bad games in outdoor stadiums. Yeah, me too.
I mean, he's only had one bad game so far this season.
This game.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Turns
an
out
indoor
he's,
stadium.
Turns out he's an outdoor guy now.
Hear me out. He's just struggling against one good team.
I mean, some of it's just he's not. It's decisions.
Dome Goff is a thing. Dome Goff.
7 for 18, 91 touchdown. He's ruining the stat from that has been persisting. Stroud drops back. He's dumping it off.
Oh,
That's
my
another
gosh.
completion.
Yeah, this Lions defense is trying to keep them in this game. Oh, my gosh.
I'll bring out the punting unit. Texans survive, and they're going to push the Lions back pretty much. Yeah, so much for that stat where he had almost as many touchdowns as incompletions. Now he's falling behind a bit.
It's very hard to keep that kind of record, though.
It is. But
yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of people. I mean,
I would love a safety where his heel accidentally touches.
Please.
The ref is just, he's like, I'm watching you.
Ooh.
High punt.
Oh my gosh!
He's got a good. He's still got some good distance. Returning it up to the 50, 44.
43. Oh, what's going on? Oh, they're pushing a little bit.
Throw hands. And it's Rakestraw in the mix.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Goff's gonna come back out, and we're gonna see what he can do.
Throw a touchdown. I want to see a punter with his heel hovering above the black line.
I mean, honestly, that kind of looked like what that was.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be me. I'd be like, nope.
No. All right, so I believe that's Montgomery in the backfield.
Now that they pointed out the stances, now I can more easily tell which running back's which. Is that Williams in motion? Hands off to Montgomery. He's gonna get. Ooh.
Oh, he's not down. He's gonna get 5
4.
yards. 4 or 5 yards. Impressive.
That's why you keep him in the game.
I don't know what they're pointing at, but
Tough runner.
I don't think he was down, guys. I'm pretty sure he was still up on his feet.
They're gonna argue it either way.
Yeah, I mean, right?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh yeah, he was still up. I don't know what they were pointing at. Maybe like a hold on the line, maybe. I don't know.
No, they're just trying to get him marked down.
It will. But let's see here.
We got an injured Texan. Looks like Fatukasi.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, he's on a knee.
Texans are kind
so
of
it's not-
depleted right now, so they need as much help as they can get.
every time, he said. Oh, they opened the roof. That's cool. Trivia. When the Texans were founded, they had to receive permission from another NFL team to use the name Texans. Which team is that? It's not the Cowboys. I believe it was the Chiefs, weren't they? Because Chiefs are originally from Texas.
They were from Texas originally, hence the
Yay, I got it correct.
logo.
Let's go.
Well, because they were, well, it was them and the Oilers, and it wasn't going to be the Oilers.
That's right. They were originally the Dallas Texans. I thought they were like the Dallas Chiefs for some reason. I don't know why. Dallas Texans as well. Mark Miller. Yeah, new guy.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
He's been, I think, if I recall correctly, he's been in a few.
Has he?
I believe so. Not super
Sometimes,
common,
there's
but hello.
sometimes people just talk a lot, and I just sometimes miss some chats.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I remember Mark. Fuck.
See, this is why
I don't even
drink a
know.
Red
There's
Bull.
too much going on.
This is why I drink a Red Bull.
Mark,
Yes,
what
indeed.
was the last game you were in here for? Because I feel like I've seen you in ones before. I just can't remember the last time I've seen you.
The owner considered being called the Kansas City Texans when they moved, but he was cocked out. Oh my gosh, the Kansas City.
Thankfully, I don't know.
Ew.
Kansas City Texans, that'd be funny. You know what they should have done? Just stayed in Dallas. And we might not have. Well, would we still have?
Still have the Cowboys.
Still have the Cowboys.
They'd probably be in the Houston though. The Houston Cowboys.
A lot of things we're trying. It wouldn't be so close to me. The Chiefs, that is.
Chiefs, yeah.
That means I get a little bit more distance from the bandwagons, but no, now they're everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah. So they're showing some Texans highlights on defense. They've been doing a really good job with this against this Detroit offense. Very impressive. So, left Dallas because they were more successful than the Cowboys during those years, but they were still less popular of the two teams. That's interesting.
All right.
You got Montgomery in the back.
6. Oh, no, it does not hand off. Looks firing deep, wide open. Laporta, he's going to be down to the 4.
There we go. Now we got a big play from Goff.
I can't believe we've only played 3 minutes of this quarter.
We had, what was it? 2 picks?
2 picks.
Almost a
drives.
safety, a kick.
That's
crazy.
after that first half going so quickly, this feels like it's going really slow.
This is our punishment.
Punishment for streaming Sunday Night Football.
I don't know.
They're like, no, stop it. All games must be bad.
No more.
Handoff to
Montgomery
He's
with
gonna
the
be
touchdown.
in. Touchdown Lions.
Tutty. So Lions are still alive. They're going for 2. They're going for 2.
All right, we'll see. Am I making this 13 or 15?
I mean, still 2.
Just don't throw a pick 2, because that makes me do even more. Is his M falling off of? Is Montgomery's M falling? No. It looked like it was falling off. I was like, what?
Second. Who's first in 2-point conversions this year?
Percentage. So that might be the Steelers?
There's no way. Steelers have not gone for 2 that often.
It's not how often, it's percentage.
Oh.
And he doesn't get it.
Good.
It's percentage, so it's just whoever's. That could honestly be someone is 1 for 1 on 2-point conversions.
Oh, that might be. Yeah.
It's just percentage. It's not successes.
3 for 4 would be better than 12, 17 percentage wise, lol.
Math.
But still, 12 for 17 is still very impressive for conversions.
Montgomery he picked the wrong hole.
Yeah. He could have gone in, actually.
He had room to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that wrong. 13.
Did you put a 15 up there?
I did. I forgot what numbers we were on.
Disappointing.
I don't see you working scoreboard.
Hey, I was working scoreboard once when you weren't here.
He says once.
Rosai has the same beard as Geico Caveman. I need to see the ad again.
I can see it.
He's really pondering this.
Who's pondering what? What?
You.
I don't ponder.
He does. Let's see here. So we're getting ready for a kickoff. You think they'll take it out this time?
It depends on the kickoff. I doubt it because I think the Lions like to kick it through. And, yeah. Another touchback.
Yay. Touchback.
So exciting.
Yeah. All right. So Lions are still in it. They're down 10 points, but there's a lot of time to come back. I think they finally clicked for once. One drive. I was not watching football this weekend without political commercials. Dude, same. I was so tired of the Dan Osborne ads that we were getting.
They were
Deb Fisher ads. Oh my gosh, they were both so annoying.
All right. Man in motion. Hands off to Mixon. He's going to get a yard, maybe.
Maybe line of scrimmage.
Maybe. I'll bring up second down. Second down.
All right, so let's see here. I don't know. What are so next?
On the sideline.
Was it next Sunday Night Football game? Which one's that? That's the
next week is Chargers and Bengals, I believe. Little sweep to Mixon. He's gonna get 2.
Thanks. Third down.
Bengals, Chargers. So that's third down, probably about 7.
Yeah.
From my estimation.
My guesstimation.
Yeah, Texans just have not been able to run the ball.
They've been sloppy, and that's probably why Mixon's really frustrated right now. Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Lions defense is doing as much as they can. 7 rush yards.
That's
7. All right. Well, Texans are gonna drop back.
Oh,
Firing over the middle, and there is who is this? Schultz.
That's Schultz.
He's gonna try and make a man miss. He's gonna fall down around the 36 of
Texans
Detroit.
Are
so they're
to come back.
They're driving.
They're not to come back, but they're trying to extend that lead. At
At
least with a field goal.
Field goal doesn't do too much for them,
but it does enough to make the Detroit go for 2 touchdowns instead.
Hand off to Mixon, and his biggest run for a little while. It's going to be about 6 yards. Up to the 30.
I'm going to say probably a field goal here, unless if they convert another first down, it's probably going to be a touchdown. But Lions have been pretty good on defense tonight, so except for this one play by Schultz, but I don't know.
I'm going to say
it's usually like sporadic. It has been a lot of big plays though.
I'm going to say at best a field goal for the Texans, if not a turnover.
I mean, they are at the 26-yard line in Detroit territory. Or no, they're at the 30. My bad. Their first down
fakes a handoff to Mixon. Firing. Intercepted.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, NFL
I am the Messiah.
No, you're not.
What do you mean I just called that?
Yeah, but you're not a Messiah, though. There is 6 interceptions this game. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a defensive-heavy game.
Is that Brand?
NFL
No, there's
fanboy,
Carlton Davis again.
NFL fanboy, what? I don't know what you were talking about. I was just saying that it's not a field goal anymore. It's a pick. I was gonna say that we said the best was gonna be field goal, and it was not. It was quite the worst thing that could happen.
I said, yeah, you said it. That's why.
That's what I'm responding to.
Confusing. Yeah, I said field goal if not an interception or turnover.
Yes.
And look what happened.
What happened?
Very next play.
All right.
Wild.
Yeah. A lot is going to happen in this game. Like, it feels like this second half is, like, moving at a snail's pace, if I'm going to be completely honest.
You're getting a lot more action. You're getting a lot more big plays and stuff.
Interceptions. Crazy things that are happening.
Draws the game out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But more excitement. Rather than a game that takes 20 minutes to go through a 15-minute quarter.
Indeed. All right. Mild to moderate. Oh, that's what that's been saying. Okay. I don't pay attention to those ads at all.
All right. So Lions are going to take over at their own 20 after this break. We'll see if Jared Goff can get him back in a little more into this game. See if he can lead a comeback.
Indeed. I guess if we're talking about football in general, college football has been pretty interesting recently. A couple upsets.
Yeah.
Georgia losing and Miami losing and yeah.
I mean, the Georgia one, I'm not entirely surprised by.
I mean, it's Carson Beck. Who do you think? I mean, Carson Beck is only as good as.
Let's see. I mean,
he has a team around him.
To be fair, Charlotte. I mean, he had lots of room. It just that gap got close. It's the ball just wasn't where it needed to be. I mean, Tank Tail was wide open, and he just didn't give him. He had a closing defender, and he threw it back towards the direction instead of leading him to the corner. It's just not where it needed to be.
So let's see. Do you think another pick will happen?
Not this play.
Do you think it'll happen this drive, though?
Gibbs
with the first down.
Room, and he's got, 15? That'll be up to the Detroit 35, I think. Oh. We'll see where they spot him out. I did not see where he stepped out. They had Sula.
He stepped out after the first down. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I know he got the first down.
He stepped out right there, right where he passed Sewell. So right about there. So he definitely got the first down marker. He just was too far inbound or out of bounds. Oh no. Who's that? Number 4?
Kamari Lassiter.
Oh, Lassiter? Oh no. Oh, did he get...
Oh, he got decked by Penei Sewell.
Oh.
Oh, maybe not decked.
Oh, he hit his own man. Oh, I didn't see that. Ooh.
Decked by Jimmy Ward, I see. Oi.
Ah.
Oi.
Okay, well...
He's probably going to be looking at a
friendly fire's on, apparently.
Concussion protocol. Gibbs still in, fakes the handoff to him, and a deep shot from Goff.
Gosh, another pick.
Yep, there it is.
I told you.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
What is going on? There's no consistency besides the interceptions from both teams.
I don't know why. He's forcing it. He's forcing it downfield. I don't know. I mean, it's worked once, maybe twice, but it's
you would
you
think
up to 5 interceptions now.
You would think after like throwing 3 picks would be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't throw it down the field as often as I should. But like,
I mean, it's just not where it need. I mean, there wasn't really room for it anyways. But
yeah, NFL fanboy, 5 picks for a quarterback is insane, especially with how good Goff is. This is just an off game. Something's weird.
I don't know.
I don't even know if they're even gonna come back into this game at all.
I mean, with the way the Lions defense is playing, they still have a really good shot.
I would not bench him. I'd still put him in, obviously, but like they gotta figure something out. I'd say run the ball more often than they throw it.
Hand off to or toss to Mixon. He's gonna get about 6. Yeah, 8 for 20.
1 for 5 and 1 for 2. Terrible. Most in a game since 2018. I wonder what game that was. Yeah, Goff hasn't even been sacked once.
Yeah, I mean, it's the deep balls is what's. I think there's only. Well, I mean, there was a couple of the like unfortunate. There was the unfortunate one earlier, but
the first 2 were just accidents. The last 3, those were solely on Goff. I don't know what he's just.
It's very frustrating just coming from a person who just likes to watch Goff. It's very frustrating because like I know he's good. I don't know what's going on in this game. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something.
I mean, part of it is play calling. Like you're not really doing anything to get him in a rhythm. You're just having him go out and take deep shots.
Too aggressive right now.
Yeah,
they gotta tone it down a little bit.
I mean, Texans is doing the same thing. That's like the one interception came off of a deep shot. Like
it's just as bad.
Not taking what they can get.
Got the first down. Mixon gets the first.
They don't move the chains, but they just gotta take.
This is frustrating.
Gotta take what they can get them instead of trying to get it all at once.
I just don't understand how this game is becoming a pick fest for both teams. This is.
I mean, and
awful.
Lions. A lot of the Lions.
How bad is fantasy right now? I want to see how bad fantasy is.
Oh yeah, oh no, wait.
Lions are still at 8 points in fantasy on the defense.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what 2 picks will do for you. So handoff gets about 4 from Mixon. There's a flag on the field. I haven't seen a flag in a little while.
Yeah.
Been relatively.
They're just kind of letting him
and
play.
Davis is now slow to get up. That's not good.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Look, holding on Scruggs, so that'll move him back. Be the left guard. Hopefully Davis can get up.
How did Dallas get 8 points on defense today?
2 turnovers.
Eagles had 20. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good thing I started them today.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Okay, he's up.
I
just
started.
got hit.
I should be okay to win this week in fantasy, but.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have Goff in fantasy.
I added him because I was like, Stroud's not been doing anything. I'm gonna get someone else. And I was like, how about Goff?
And they're both doing well. Stroud's probably doing better, but.
Well, I dropped Stroud.
You dropped Stroud?
Because he's not been performing this year. I have Bo Nix, though, is who I should have started. But I thought, maybe Goff will do better than Nix against the Chiefs. Turns out, no.
Bro, what is going on?
It looks like they're
What did you put in the water?
taking Davis out. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go into the blue 10. I'm gonna take a look at him. Yeah, I have Goff in fantasy. It has not gone well.
The last time that the Texans played a national TV game, is it? I don't remember the last time they had a national.
Fix the handoff.
Pressure,
deep, and he's gonna get
sacked.
sacked. Is that Aleem McNeil? I believe, 54.
Yeah, I love how he just waited until there was no flag. Check the link I sent. I think he has your contact, right? I believe so.
I do not see a link anywhere.
Probably not in the chat, but I'm talking about like.
Oh no, I looked at my notifications. I don't have anything.
Huh. No, we do not see the link that you put in the chat. Unless I'm no, I don't see any link.
Oh boy, and Aleem McNeil is now getting 10-2.
Signed 14. I think he just got hit funny.
Well, he was the one on the
He's holding
sack.
his jaw. I think he's fine. He just got hit in the ear or something.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look at him. It'll probably just be a slight adjustment, but he is going to be out for a play.
Anyways, there was an incredibly bad call the last time Thanksgiving 2012. Let me look that up.
Meanwhile, I'll take over Blake on while he's doing that. Texans are coming back in. Stroud and shotgun. It's going to be 2nd and 30 from their own 13. They're just going to hand it off to Mixon, see what he can do, and he's going to get 4.
Texans were 10-1 at that point in 2012. That's crazy. That's
I'm trying
wild.
to think of who they. I mean, obviously they had J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
They may have still had Andre Johnson.
How many interceptions do they have? There's only 1 interception, but the incredibly bad call.
Kamari Lassiter's going to the locker room.
Bro, injuries, interceptions, everything's happened in this game.
3rd and 26, Stroud from shotgun. We're going to see what he does, and he's just going to hand it off to Mixon.
Who's actually get a decent amount of yards.
He's going to get a few, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to just get room to punt.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well, like, at this point, if you're the Texans, maybe just start burning clock, because Lions have proven that, like, so far, they haven't been able to play mistake-free offense, specifically Goff. All they have to do is focus the run game a little bit. But
do you think there will be some pressure on this kick?
This one?
Knowing how this game is going so far?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah. I was being optimistic. I just wanted chaos.
Return. And he's going to break a few, and he's up past the 30, 35.
That's probably a block in the back right there. Probably.
We'll check on the laundry.
It's a block in the back. There's no way.
Trash talking with the punter. What is? Nah, maybe not trash talking, but
so
they're yapping.
Yep. Block in the back. Yep, I called it. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, right there,
bro. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's about as
stupid,
blatant and textbook as it gets as far as blocking the back goes.
You're so dumb. You're really, really dumb.
We're going to go to a commercial break. Oh, dear.
You good?
Never.
All right. Big Mac.
All right, let's see. Oh, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, it'll be. We're gonna. I don't even know what to add as commentary. It's just like Jared Goff just needs to clean it up. He's been
wake up.
He's been like the most efficient quarterback all year, and this week has just been. It's beyond just playing a tough team. It's mistake after mistake. And again, obviously they are a good team, but they're just. I don't know if it's them getting in their heads too much. I don't know if it's.
Just this chat is dead tonight. I mean, it was crazy earlier, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It happens once in a while. I'm assuming it'll probably ramp up here soon or after the game. It's one or the other.
Chat just not as intrigued after it was not a great day of football. He had again like 2 good games maybe today. Both of them winning against who I wanted to win.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. This day has been kind of sloppy in general. It's just football today has been bad. I don't understand why it's so hard for teams. Just I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, Amber. Go ahead.
What'd she say? I can bully Wilmore. Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, go ahead. Dude.
How am I even?
They were all blowouts. They were and I'm not surprised. I think the one that the Jets Cardinals one I wasn't expecting, but the other two I was not at all surprised that they were not good.
You had the
games.
Lions winning this game, right?
I did.
I wonder who
hand off to Gibbs gets about 2.
White was there.
Space. So they're starting this drive at their own 10 after the penalty. So about 3.5 left in the third. We're gonna have to.
I didn't realize the Texans Stadium roof was open tonight. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot they can do that. But
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few retractable.
forget the Goff Dome argument.
It's because the dome's open. He's
We
like,
knew it.
I got jeez.
What? Did you get hit?
Maybe pressured. I don't think he was really
Flag.
hit.
Oh,
Flag.
finally. Pass interference. Goff.
I don't know about that
Goff's
one.
pointing. Well, we'll see what they're calling it on. I don't think it was that receiver though.
Maybe a hold. I wouldn't. Pass interference. No one was really.
There's no foul.
Yeah, there's no foul. It wasn't a catchable ball.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like a holding would make sense, but pass interference.
I don't know. I was looking at another place, but I don't know. Are they looking at?
I think they might have been looking to the outside, but that's also he's allowed to jam him as well.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
9 at the 11-yard line.
it wasn't catchable. So, yep, 3rd-9. Goff and shotgun. He's got Gibbs next to him. See if they can do anything. They're gonna dump it off to him, and he's got room to run.
Gosh.
Past the 20,
down.
25, 30, 35, up
40,
to the 40, almost to 45.
43.
43, 44.
Yeah, if they did not convert this, they were doomed.
I mean, again, the Texans haven't done much on offense this half. It's if you're the Texans right now, just burn clock because with how Goff has been playing, and how your defense has played, you kind of can just try and play field position and just run the clock and give them as little time as possible because the way they're playing, they need as many attempts as possible for something to work. So, St. Brown in motion, pitches to Gibbs. He's going to hurdle a man and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not anywhere.
And you can run it so much. They probably should. If I was them, I'd stick Montgomery in there and let him angry run.
Laporto is out?
Questionable.
Well, I know, but he's not out, but he's questionable. What shoulder? When was this?
It probably was just on a play that didn't involve him. He probably didn't get a lot of attention. It probably was just something that bugged him, so he's probably got it checked out. St. Brown in motion, handoff to Gibbs again. He's going to get 2 yards. And the one thing I'm looking at and picking apart from most of this game, we've seen St. Brown moving around, but we've not seen him get the ball much, if at all. I don't even know if he has a reception on the day.
Yeah.
I think he has maybe a carry, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But they've not gotten him the ball. They've targeted Jamison Williams a few times, but that's been a lot of
All right, 3rd and 7. We're at the 47-yard line. All right, let's see what happens here.
Goff takes the snap, hands it off to Montgomery.
Why are we still running the ball?
Probably because
I get it. I understand it's a situation where Goff has not been good at throwing, but still, you can't throw a check down or something?
It's probably just going with, I don't know, they're not considering that 4-down territory. Right? Punting unit go out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh. Donk.
Oh, that's a fumble.
He's still on it though.
He does recover it. They do punt. You know what? I really don't know what the play calling is right now.
I would just let it be, honestly, because both teams have not moved anything on offense. We're in a stagnate right now. Yeah, Goff is just
I get I get running the ball if you're gonna go for it on fourth down there, which is what I figured they were doing. I figured it was just gonna be an aggressive Dan Campbell move, but yeah, 3rd and 7, not even a draw, just a straight up handoff. I don't understand the play calling. It's been very suspect, which is very uncharacteristic of this Lions offense.
Indeed.
We've seen pretty much very similar second half from both of these offenses.
Oh, pressure coming.
Oh, broken up.
Complete.
Is that Campbell?
I believe so. Yeah, Campbell. Campbell with a breakup.
Way to get a hand in there. Was that against Schultz?
I believe it was Schultz, yeah. No, it was what's the other one?
Stover?
Stover, thank you. I knew it started with an S, just couldn't remember his name. Stover, like, for as much as, like, we talked about Stover, like, I feel like I keep missing out on who is who.
I just couldn't see the number. So we got 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top, mixing to the left of Stroud. It fakes it. It's going to do a little bubble screen, and it's going to go nowhere, getting maybe a yard for Woods.
So 3rd and 9, maybe.
This is just... It's been very defensive.
Go around the clock.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do in this situation. Your defense has done most of the work for you, especially in the second half. I mean, it can get a little rocky if you keep doing this and they end up scoring on the next drive or two. But
I know this is impossible to believe, but Lions fans, this could be a whole lot worse. Like for as many interceptions as Goff has thrown tonight, you'd think the Texans would capitalize on at least a few of those.
Yeah, the Lions defense has been very good. It's if I'm the Lions defense right now, I'd be kind of pissed.
Yeah,
I would not be happy. Like Carlton Davis is having a very good game. He's got 2 picks. He's been making big plays in the run game, breaking up passes. He's been all over. And Brian Branch has also been playing pretty well too. Defensive unit as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And all that work and where to be. I don't know. Let's see here. Itch.
The question is, at this point in the season, I mean, obviously we've talked about it week after week. What teams move on from their quarterbacks after this year, after seeing what we've seen so far?
Saints.
I could see the Saints moving on. That'd be probably wise. I don't know if they take someone super high or if they
either go with Rattler or they go with somebody like in the second round or something like that.
I think they'd probably stick with Rattler for a year, if he develops, that is. Stick with Rattler for a year, build up kind of a team.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes somewhere, you stick with him. If not, you look at maybe second again next year and then getting a guy next year in the next draft. But him having a team around him rather than getting him and then building the team after he's there.
Indeed.
So,
other teams to move on.
probably Giants.
I would hope so.
Giants. Who's the other team? Browns.
Yep. Okay.
Raiders, obviously.
Well, obviously.
I don't even know that you call it moving on because, like,
You had no.
they were never committed in the first place.
It's just a placeholder at that point.
Yeah. They got, 4 teams? Is there anyone else who could be in the market for... I mean, those teams are probably looking at young quarterbacks.
You're probably looking for the draft for sure.
Although, knowing the Browns might try and look for a veteran. All right, 3rd and 9. Texans got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen.
I don't know.
Gumawale, first time in there in a while. And that's
Another
broken
break
up.
up.
That's
Oh my
Brian
gosh.
Branch. That is D.
Defense is just showing up, but the offense, what is going on?
It's
Okay,
just-
Koff. You have another chance. Do something.
Yeah, Branch has been playing
Wake up.
lights out. I mean, he's guarding Hutchinson, who's obviously been a lot better this year. He's been impressive this year, but still, I mean, like we've mentioned, they're missing Diggs and Nico Collins. They still have a deep receiver core, but it is definitely a little depleted at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Townsend's going to be punting again from his own end zone. This is what,
Pressure.
third or
is coming
fourth
a little
time?
bit.
Oh boy,
Little hands.
and he's going to fair
yeah.
catch it at the 37.
That was not necessary. Oh. Come on. Why do they have to cut to an ad whenever stuff like that happens? In pursuit of the promised land. Fifth newest team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Both won division last season. Yep.
that's crazy that the Lions are.
Only team without a conference championship appearance. Two of the current never to play the Super Bowl. Browns and Jaguars.
Yeah, let's do that too.
One day, all four of those teams will make it.
Lions are 70 years older as
Mm-hmm.
an organization, and they only have two more division titles. That's crazy.
They were a poverty franchise for
Yeah.
a long time.
Goff
yeah.
just fires to the dirt. It's just he's been off. His accuracy's been off, and
Is he like injured or something?
not from what I've seen. I don't know what's up with him.
So if Minnesota takes the lead in division if Detroit loses here.
I don't think so
no,
they have a
because
tiebreaker.
because tiebreaker. Yeah, I forgot. My bad. That was just me looking at standings. Because normally, if it was a normal game, then yeah, but they had a division game earlier.
Yeah, so they'll be tied with
Yeah, they'll be
the
tied.
record
yeah.
going
The
to
Lions
the
will
Lions.
still have the divisions.
Texans are well out in front.
by 2 games at the very least. 3 if they win tonight.
Fires short to, is that St. Brown finally?
Yeah, finally.
Getting about 8-9 yards, and it's been long overdue getting him involved. He's probably your best receiver. He's just not been targeted much. Assuming mostly working against Stingley. I have not. I'll have to look at who he's been lined up with mostly, but
Will, maybe you're a curse for Goff. Oh, yeah, I missed that
Me?
earlier. Yeah.
hands off.
Oh.
And he gets close.
Oh. He's had him around the neck, bro.
Oh, I did miss Amber's thing. Maybe. Who knows? Mayhaps. I think-
it looks like they're giving him the first down, maybe.
Ooh,
Very
close enough for the chains.
Yeah, they might check that out. No, they got him first down.
Oh man, chain gang.
Chain gang.
They don't bring out the chains as much as they used to.
Yeah, it's all been digitized. They've been doing it off of computers and everything. I don't know. I thought he was a little short, but
Yeah, they give him a few inches there. Hand off to Montgomery again. He's gonna work his way up for about 3.5 yards.
mm-hmm. Close to the 50. Or
Right
on
around
the 50, yeah.
right around midfield.
Midfield. The Raiders Cowboys game, no card game was legendary. Oh my gosh. I remember the Raiders and Cowboys game from Thanksgiving 3 years ago. That was a game to watch. I watched that at my house with my parents, and I just stared at the TV because I had Hunter Renfrow on fantasy, and he actually did pretty decent that year.
Fakes the handoff to Gibbs. He's gonna fire to wide open.
He
Ooh,
still has
Williams.
that. He still has that.
There's fighting for the ball. They're
They're gonna call it catch.
Williams does come away with it, and he's gonna stay down for a minute.
He's holding his knee.
I think this is more of a case of when knocked out of him. He looks like, because he's holding both of his knees. I
The
think
no
it's
card
just-
game. I think if you just remind me what year and what game that was, maybe I'll remember it.
I just remember it for the note card where they used the note card to see if it was a first down.
Oh, that game. Yeah, I know exactly which game you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
I was like, no card game.
Ooh.
You got to be specific here. Ooh, Goff got
Dropped a little bit.
And I mean, it was a little close. He's a little high.
A little bit of a helmet contact there.
You could have called.
Surprised they didn't call anything there.
It could have.
Yeah,
Gets away with one.
Sunday Night Football. Yep. I never watched it live, but I do remember seeing that specific video where the referee came out smiling, like widest smile you could see on a referee.
Handoff, dumps it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's got room to run up to the 25-20, 15, inside the 10, down to the 9. He's taken out, dragged down.
Don't take out the cheerleaders on your way down.
I feel like that doesn't happen as much anymore either.
It happens once in a while. Sometimes they don't pay attention. And they get clocked sometimes.
Nice little screenplay. Block set up real well.
See, this is what Goff needed to do earlier in the game. Just throw check downs. Throw short.
It's play calling, I think, is part of it. Obviously, he needs to make better decisions and throw it in a place where his guys can get it, but...
The ref in that game is a CBS official. Oh, yeah.
Fix the handoff and another screen to the other side to St. Brown,
and
he's going to be in. Wow.
We have points. Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
Took about a quarter.
You take what they give you. You use them. Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Please just go for one, Campbell.
Oh, he has no reason to go for two here.
Oh my gosh, it took forever for points to come back on the score or come back on the board. This is what they should have been doing this entire game. It's just frustrating to see both these offenses not doing anything with the ball.
I mean, again, Texans have been struggling on offense. This is kind of more resemblant of the Lions earlier this year, except more just adding turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
They were a little slow.
Also, St. Brown has not been getting anything until Nolan. Hey, this is a very frustrating game to watch.
Yeah, it's Goff has been not Mr. Efficient this week.
5 picks. He's exceeded more picks tonight than he has all season. He's still a great quarterback. Definitely top 5 this season for sure. But also, what is going on, bro?
You know, he's not the only one to have surpassed the season interceptions this week. Like, surpassed it this week compared to their entire season.
Who?
The Jaguars defense.
Oh.
With 3 interceptions.
I forgot about that.
They had 2 going into the week, and they got 3
off of Minnesota.
Off of Darnold.
Oh yeah. Vikings have been kind of.
I don't know what's up with their offense. Like,
I think people are starting to get their offense a little bit. They're trying to figure it out, and I think they got it.
I mean, it should be one of the. I don't know. You have a lot of good weapons. I don't know. I don't understand the struggle they're having. Great running back. One of if not the best receivers in the league, plus a pretty good number 2. You got a tight end. You got some other good receivers. Obviously, O-line, again, you're going to be a little concerned about because new addition of Cam Robinson, who just played against his former team.
Indeed.
And won.
He did win.
So, it wasn't pretty, though.
No.
Vikings had 0 touchdowns. Yeah. 4 field goals. Great.
It was a rough game.
So much fun to watch. Great time. Very much recommend.
Nolan, I know. He's a Chiefs fan. He's the guy who joined us.
I know, and I'm just...
One day you guys will lose a game.
Your first loss of the season is going to come in the divisional round, and it's going to be funny.
Do you think they'll go undefeated and lose in the Super Bowl or the game before the Super Bowl like the Patriots did?
You're going to lose to Buffalo? Maybe.
I mean, as inconsistent as Buffalo has been a couple weeks. Yeah, Mahomes is running for his life, bro. Like,
Mahomes has not been good this year. Like I don't understand
is
why people
away.
still think he's going to win the MVP. He's not been good this year.
Well, there's a
Goff
reason
is
why-
definitely not winning it this year. I mean, before this game, he was definitely in the conversation, but now not so much.
No, I mean, I think MVP comes down to obviously Lamar, Josh Allen. I mean, I want to put other guys in there, but they're not quarterbacks, so realistically, they're probably not gonna win. I mean, who else do you even throw in that conversation though?
Lamar, it's not even close. That's fair.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Josh Allen's playing well, but this week was
This
not
week
pretty.
has been a terrible football. Oh my god, what is
pressure
Stroud
on
doing?
Stroud is getting it to who's this? One of the tight ends. Schultz.
It's Schultz.
And he's getting up to what, 46.
That could have been so bad there. Wow, oh my gosh, scared me
but-
there.
Just a little check and release.
What are you doing?
Finding a weak spot.
What are you doing?
Yeah, MVP. I don't know. I feel like it makes me seem biased, but like
I mean, you're a fan of the Ravens, so you're gonna be biased.
I try and look at it from a level head though, and I honestly don't. Like again, I think it's Josh Allen, and your best other argument would be a non-quarterback position, which is just not likely.
For
I
once,
would
maybe we
rather see
might
him.
get one then, one who's not a quarterback.
With how Lamar's been playing this year, though, I mean, I think his play has to drop a bit before.
Anything else?
Yeah, because he's.
I just want somebody who's not a quarterback to win it. Okay, I would love it to be Derrick Henry.
I would love for it to be Derrick Henry too. That'd make me very happy to see
Just
a running
how,
back. win.
like last year we thought that CMC might actually stand a chance in the MVP conversation. It never happened. MVP
Yeah.
this year is Taylor Swift. Let's be real, bro.
No,
No,
You're-
I haven't heard a lot about her, so I appreciate the NFL
It's-
for toning that down
it's been toned down a bit.
because nobody like that.
It's the media is just not covering it as much. That was the last year.
Yeah,
I
no,
think.
and I can't believe you said that.
False start. Texans.
Everybody but the center. Dang it! It wasn't Stover.
Again. He's just. Oh wait, not Stover. I mixed him with Scruggs. Oops.
Scrug. Yeah, this has been a very sloppy game overall. I'm eager to see who's gonna win this now, because
Yeah, it's Darius Smith up there, commanding the team around.
Nolan, how dare you?
All right, 2nd and 15. Fakes the handoff,
What?
and he's
See what he
gonna
was-
run, and he's gonna get about 5. He's gonna get those
Did you
yards
see
back.
what Mixon did?
I did.
Like he was hopping like a bunny.
So I'll bring up 3rd down. I think about 10. I think he got back what he lost on that play. Shaq Mason working against Lee McNeil. There's a good rep from Mason. And Stroud not really sliding there and just kind of going head first. Let's see. So 3rd and 10. 3 receivers top, 1 at the bottom. Stroud drops back. He's gonna scramble left, turn around right, and he drops the ball. What? Okay.
Fumble? No.
I mean, I think it is a fumble. It was backwards, and
It was
didn't look like a
backwards
pass. I want to see what happened at the end, because it almost looked voluntary, the ball coming out at the end. I don't know if he just got popped out, but did the lineman pull it out?
I think so.
That's
No.
that's a no. Is that Tunsil?
Yep.
Ripped it out of Stroud's hands and looked to run with the ball. Punt is away. I'm gonna let it go.
This game has been such a chaotic game. Yeah, I saw what he was doing.
The gunner running away from the ball.
I gotta go.
It's chasing me. Yeah, I have no idea what Tunsil is doing there. He rips it out of Stroud's hands and is like, "Oh no, it's a fumble." I should jump on that. That's, jeez.
Terrible decision at that time.
What prompts a lineman to be like, "I'm gonna take this real quick. I'll be right back."
I don't know.
Courage,
I don't know.
determination.
This is just a weird week. There's some weird.
This game is the
football.
epitome of this week. This game is
this
nothing
one's
but chaos.
This one's been way more. The other ones have just been boring for the most part.
At least we had a good game on Sunday night for once.
And it's interesting. We're getting some stuff. It's just Texans just not being able to move the ball, and Goff just making too many mistakes.
He's able to move it now a little bit.
Yeah, when he isn't throwing it past the line of scrimmage, he tends to do pretty well.
This week is the ultimate example of the football gods commanding chaos. Yeah, it really much is. Because like this has been a very off week for a lot of teams, I feel like. Because, I don't know, we were in the pick'em leagues and everything. I lost half the games that I picked so far. And I believe you have too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's been so weird. I don't know what's going on. And the games I thought I'd lose, I ended up winning. And some of the games that I thought were supposed to be one way ended up being the other way.
Yeah, I mean, there were some close ones that I wasn't super surprised by. My 50-50 ones I just got pretty wrong. Buccaneers pick I was close on, but no cigar.
Also, the Cardinals, they did win the game. So before this, I think the moment we picked them, they were not the underdogs.
I think they were 55% picked, and they were like minus 120.
So they were favored in that game.
They were.
Now looking at this,
minimum.
they were underdogs at 110. So something changed while we were not paying attention, apparently. Very disappointing. I blame the system. Gosh darn it!
Yeah. Next week, Bengals Chargers. Oh boy, please.
The Bengals should be so much better than what the record shows. Dude, Burrow and Jamar Chase are putting that team on their backs. It has been.
All right, Goff hands off Gibbs. There he goes. There
First
goes
down.
10 yards, 15 yards. Almost 20-yard run.
Did you get like drunk halfway through that?
Maybe.
Then
I mean, just classic misdirection. It's good. It's a good run. Good blocks.
You're never going to catch me. You're wasting your time.
Let's see, where did he go out?
Right about
32.
Yeah, 32.
First and 10 from the 32. Under 8 minutes to go.
Oh, wow.
Goff drops back. Quick pass out to surprise
St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It's like when you use St. Brown, you get offensive production.
What are you trying to say? Now they're actually getting him the ball. Ball's actually moving safely, and not just
Slowly but surely. We're getting there.
Jamison Williams.
All right. So
Listen,
this
you
is James with a touchdown. Longest streak in team history. That's pretty good. So St. Brown moved up at the top with the other two receivers. We got Gibbs in the backfield. Gibbs
Hands
it to
off,
Gibbs.
goes off the
First
edge.
down,
He's gonna
more
be
than a
across
first down.
midfield, 45-40, and out of bounds. Pushed out, and that's going to put him in Houston territory as we're down to about 7 minutes, and Detroit's getting close.
I think Detroit has finally clicked it on offense a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah, completely changed their game plan, and
it's like they adjusted their game plan, which Houston has not been able to so far.
I mean, Lions have probably one of the best offenses. They're like top 3 at least. It's not fun.
Game.
It's not fun to go against.
No.
Texans still a good team, but
wearing their defense down. That's what I was saying.
Run up for 5-6 for Gibbs. So we're down to 6.5. Brennan.
One of the running backs got a touchdown. Was it Gibbs or was it Montgomery?
Montgomery, I believe.
So if Gibbs gets a touchdown, Lions win this game. Just saying. They've been undefeated when both running backs have gotten a touchdown the same game. So I think it was beyond this season too. Like it's been a thing for like the past 2 seasons.
Let's see.
Motion from Laporta looks like
Toss
back to Gibbs.
He doesn't have room, and he's going way backwards. So now, as you've run it under 6 minutes, you got a 3rd and long.
Gulp.
And I think really here you're just trying to get into field goal range.
Yeah, might as well.
You're on the edge.
Try to tie the game at the very least, because I mean,
yeah,
you're only down by 3.
I saw it coming. Honestly, if it were me, I would have probably subbed in Montgomery and gone a little bit more power. You've utilized Gibbs' speed a few times.
They expected it that time.
And
let's see, they're at 11 at the 40-yard line.
I would not hate a Montgomery run up the middle. They don't.
I would not have.
They're just gonna fire a quick and off the hands of St. Brown.
That was just a bad throw.
That was still a very catchable ball. I think he could have hauled it in, even if he goes down where he is. That's an extra 5 yards. Let's look at the throw. No, that's not in a bad spot.
No, that was just St. Brown not being there. All right, well, Dan Campbell, please. Okay, I was about to say, please go for the field goal.
I mean, it's still a long field goal. It's
I have Bates in fantasy, so I needed him to do something.
Yeah, unless he misses, then it's really not going to do you any favors.
Shut up.
58 field goal, up and
hey!
Just
shut up, Will. Just let me have my fun. Unless he would make it.
Well, if he doesn't make it, you lose points.
I know. That's why I was like, shut up. Just let me have this one. I'm going up against one of the top players in this league, so I need him to get points right now.
He just barely squeaked that in.
He has 7 right now.
We got a tie game. Oh, also.
It's quarter 4.
It is quarter 4.
Gosh darn it. We messed up again. Yeah, so the reason why I need him to score points is because the last person that my opponent has, guess who?
Tyreek Hill.
Puka Nacua.
Oh.
Knowing how he does in fantasy, it's bound to happen. I also just need to win this game. If I even want to get back into the top 4 conversation in this league, I need to win this game. Because the rest of my season in fantasy looks pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but it's manageable. It was so close to being a doink. I was so scared. I was like, Bates, please, just don't doink it.
The thing was on a line.
Oh my gosh, it was tight. It was tight roping. That's what I was looking for.
Just if there was a slight curve to the right, that would have hit.
Yeah.
Doink. I mean, it probably would have, even if it still hit it. It probably would have needed to be like 2-3 inches to the right for it to miss.
Yeah, very impressive though. Overall,
he's been good this year.
Yeah, I'm glad I have him on fantasy.
Not really surprised he's doing well. I mean, that was about to be expected after his UFL performance.
Mm-hmm. What kind of ad are we watching right now?
That is a good question.
Is it one of those?
Something political, probably.
Yeah, probably. Or is it
or
one
a protest?
Of those?
Religious.
Oh, it's religious. Okay. I mean, cool, but the way that they, I don't know. It's just, there's some of those ads where I'm like, okay, that's fine, but the way you portray it is not the best. So.
All right, so when we come back, we got the Texans getting the ball back.
Woohoo!
With under 6 minutes to go. Tie game. They've blown a 23-7 lead. The Texans are...
The Strouds are not pleased right now.
They're not. The Texans are undefeated with in games where they had a 10-point lead, 10-plus point lead.
The way you said woohoo. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I was thinking about doing
Kickoff is away.
the Mario Wahoo, but I was like, nah,
And
it's
another
too
touchback.
original.
Great. Fantastic. So they'll have
More touchbacks.
5 minutes actually to see what they can do, and
Ooh,
that hold did not look right.
no. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It was like maybe a half inch off the crossbar. Oh, it grazed it.
No, I think it passed it before.
Okay, it looked like it grazed it. Maybe.
So
I don't know.
starting from the 30.
Better camera angle.
Stroud gonna hand off to Mixon. He's gonna
He's-
get a yard. Oh, maybe break a tackle and get up 3 or 4 actually. Second
Yeah.
effort. Getting them yards.
Yeah, Mixon's actually got rushing yards now. I mean, he has a bit this game, but not as many as he should. 4
Yeah.
yards.
They've managed him pretty well.
Yeah, the good run defense. Tied third for longest in team history. That's impressive. I'm assuming they're like 59, 60, or 61 yarders.
All right. Fakes the handoff. Stroud rolling, scanning, rolling, and just
Hits.
tosses it up and incomplete.
Oh,
Behind the receiver. It looked like it was intended for Mechie.
Yep.
Maybe?
Mitchie.
Actually, I have no idea. There was 2 receivers in the area. Could have been intended for Hutchinson. Who
Yep.
knows? Only
sir.
Stroud knows.
The Strouds are still not pleased. 3rd and 6 with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the quarter. The game, excuse me.
Well, except we don't go to overtime.
I would hope not, because I got stuff going on tomorrow. I'd like to have some rest.
All right. 4:17, clock running down. Stroud in shotgun. 2 receivers at the bottom. Back to his left. He drops back, fires quick, and that's going to be to Mechie.
There's
Got a first
Mechie.
down up to the 43, maybe 44. I'll move the sticks. Approaching midfield and Detroit territory. Detroit's looking for a stop here. Trying to prevent a first down here in order to keep him out of field goal. Keep him out of any long field goal range. 2 first downs puts the Texans in pretty comfortable field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
Man in motion, and they're going to hand it off to Mixon. He's going to try and find some space. He's going to get 2, 1. They're going to mark him
yard.
around 1 yard. Oh, they'll
Maybe
give him
2 yards.
Trying to get that
Very-
second effort, but
He
the
was dancing.
Lions just not giving him any room for anything.
No.
They've been very stout up front, very good effort. I'll bring up second down as we're down to now 3 minutes. So they've been eating up this clock.
Indeed. Well, 2nd and 8. And 3 minutes left in the quarter. I am curious to see how the Lions are going to...
Man in motion,
Man.
2 receivers at the top. Looks
Pressure's
that way. He's
coming.
going to fire it to him. That's Dell, and he's going to get a first down.
Branch he's frustrated at somebody. I think they misread it.
Oh, well, probably they got him with the motion. Let's see who's covering him. It was Branch. He was looking for
Oh.
a switch.
Yeah, he was just frustrated about that.
He was looking for a switch with Arnold, and there wasn't one.
Mm-mm.
Man to man.
Just miscommunication, that's all it was. So you
Three
got 3 in the
receivers.
bottom now.
Bottom tight end, I believe, up top, back
Yeah.
to his left. It looks like Mixon is going to give it to him. He's going to look for some room. He's going to get 4, maybe 5. And we're getting
Getting
close
close.
to the 2-minute warning.
They're just burning out clock now.
Lions still has all 3 timeouts, so do the Texans, in case if they really want to push for something. 2nd and 6, though. So they might get one more playoff. Yeah,
Although
they're
will-
going to have to.
They'll have to run a play. Oh boy, 120 plays.
That's crazy.
Uh,
Yeah, look how many yards the Lions have compared to the Texans. More
Right.
time of possession.
Dell in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Mixon, and he's going to get maybe 2.
Maybe. We'll see where they mark them.
Still not giving them a lot of room, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
Wahoo.
As we come back, it's going to be about 3rd and 4. Texans in some pretty solid
Trying to push
field goal
into field
range.
goal range, yeah.
Both teams, all 3 timeouts.
It's coming down the wire now.
Yeah, they're making it interesting last minute. Oh, boy.
I thought it was going to be a Texas dub, but it was not quite yet. With how badly Goff was playing earlier.
I mean, they shouldn't be relying on deep balls to get them back in games, and that's what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it wasn't working. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm. This is, I don't know. This kind of feels a little anticlimactic, if I'm going to be completely honest.
We'll have to see. Again, the Lions, if they can get a stop, so here the next set of downs are gonna have a chance to do something.
I'd hope so.
They're managing time. Each one managing time as effectively as possible. I'll just have to see how this goes coming out of the break.
Matthew Stafford.
We got a close one coming to the wire.
Mm-hmm.
2-minute warning cannot end fast enough.
Yeah, quite literally. I want to go home and sleep. I got rehearsal in the morning, okay? Starbucks.
Love commercial breaks.
Yeah, it didn't take long to have holiday ads.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't come out earlier, if I'm being completely honest. I hadn't seen a whole lot or heard a whole lot.
They pretty much came out right after Halloween.
I'm just saying I haven't seen anything until like this week, which is crazy to think about.
I've definitely been around.
Have you been on the? Have you been listening to advertisements a lot lately, or like watching games and stuff?
I mean, games on Sundays, but
Yeah. Besides those,
not a whole lot. But they're just all over. Same on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. All right. 3rd and 4, 2-minute warning at the 40-yard line. Texans have to move something here.
I mean, am I just trying to get the space? No, they're gonna drop back to fire, and he's gonna shoot. And
incomplete.
My
no
goodness.
flag. No flag. Oh,
Taron Arnold is down still.
I think he got hit.
That
Arm.
That was a bold throw. Anzalone.
Yeah, Stroud's looking for something here. I don't think that was a pass interference, was it? Well, let me see that again.
Stroud got very lucky. Anzalone was not paying
Much attention, yeah.
attention. That went right.
That's
No,
not a penalty. That's just
no.
him jumping over.
It was him falling down.
Okay, that's a different angle, actually.
I mean,
They're both playing the ball. I don't know. Is this worth a penalty?
I'm not certain on that one.
I don't know.
Either way, there's no penalty, so it'll bring up 4th down and likely
A field goal.
a field goal try. This gonna be really iffy for the Texans though, because a miss here puts the Lions in some pretty good field goal position,
Field position in general, yeah.
Field position. They need maybe 15 yards for a field goal if you miss this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be
He's got it.
close.
He's gonna do it.
Long of 59. Where does this measure out to be?
I can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. All right, let's see here. Fairbairn's been pretty accurate.
58.
Oh my gosh! All right, he's been pretty accurate though. He's only
This is
missed
the
two.
same distance as Bates. And I think he had a 58 earlier.
He did.
A field goes up, and
Oh
that's no good. That is no good.
No.
And the Lions
Wide
are gonna,
left.
Lions are gonna get the ball in some pretty good territory, and
That is not something you want right now. Oh my gosh. Was it a bad snap?
it was a high snap.
Oh.
Similar hold to what we saw from Bates's kick. No, that's a right hold.
He just shanked it a little bit.
He pulled it left. Which is, I mean, high pressure kick and it's long. That's just, it happens.
Yeah.
It's not an easy kick. Kickers in the NFL have made it look quite easy lately, but that is
Okay, so
not an
let's
easy kick.
go back to that one play. Do you think that was pass interference?
That's one that's difficult because it's the receiver trying to stop with a man running behind him, and I never know how to really call that because I'm not exactly sure how the NFL calls that. To me, it doesn't feel like a pass interference because if someone's running behind you and you stop, and they run into you, that
You can't stop, yeah. I
but
mean, that's a fair, but also I've seen it being penalized before.
hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs is gonna get 3-4 yards. Surprised they're not handing it off to Montgomery here.
I mean,
You know, he's your bruising back, and you're trying to power your way into field goal range.
first time out from the Texans.
It's an interesting move. You know what I'd love to see? I'd love them to pull out some 2 running back looks.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Where's that been?
I don't with a backfield that like this. I'm surprised you haven't seen as much. Ooh, a little bit of a hold on the left side.
Yeah.
But it was minuscule. I don't have a problem with them letting that one go.
Last team to win by trailing 15 points with 5. 1970. Oh my gosh.
That's just a really obscure
Yeah, like
stat. I mean, how
I
many
know, but still.
You still got Gibbs in.
All right.
I feel like at the very least put in Montgomery because this
They're not
is what
going
you're
to.
getting.
The clock is still rolling. Skipper.
He's getting a timeout.
Skipper was looking for a penalty there. I don't
They're,
know what he was looking for, but
they're getting a timeout here. That'll be Houston's second.
yeah.
So
they're at midfield a little bit. They
this
just need to get a first down, and they should be.
They don't even
field
really-
goal range.
I don't even. I mean, Bates' issue with the last one wasn't distance. He had room to step back, so you just need a few more yards. You don't even necessarily need a first down.
Yeah.
First down could potentially that'll set you up for a game-winning field goal.
Mm-hmm.
But even just getting closer to the first down marker gives you a chance to go up 3 minute and a half left, and Texans have 0 timeouts. If you make the field goal, now if you miss, you're in the same predicament that the Texans were just in.
Indeed, yeah.
So it's
3rd and 6. This is
unless
probably
this
gonna
is a
decide the
trick.
game.
Unless this is a trick play, I don't really want to see it pass here. But they're keeping Gibbs in. They're firing
They
to
got it.
St. Brown. He's got a first down up to the 37, maybe 38.
Ew, this game's gonna be put away. The fact that the Lions are
It's going to come down to a kick.
5 interceptions, down by 15 or more points, and you could possibly win a game. That is insane.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is going to do to my power rankings because I don't know how to feel about this.
The Lions still won.
They did after, jeez, that's going to take some evaluating.
Yeah, I gotta think through it too, because
I gotta think through
I
some
still
things.
think the Lions are the better team. It's just they played sloppy today, or Goff played sloppy today. Everyone else was basically fine. They've just been dealing with injuries. He's just upset that he didn't get his call. So I don't know. I think I do agree with you. It's very difficult to
that penalty, OT or not. I think this will not go in overtime.
It's going to come down to this field goal.
Yeah, it will. Well, they just got to move the sticks and burn clock because Houston doesn't have any more timeouts.
I don't understand why they're not handing it to Montgomery. unless it's for injury reasons. You're just handing it off up the middle. This is Montgomery's bread and butter. I don't see. And Gibbs is still a good running back, and you can utilize him up the middle. But he's
not your. Now he's in.
You want a bruiser. You want a guy who can break a few tackles.
He's chill. He's coming back in.
I have not been pleased with the play calling for Detroit. I mean, again, they're still in this game just by sheer will and just being a great team.
Determination, really.
The doink at the buzzer. That would be brutal. But yeah, just the play calling has been questionable. And you don't give him room. I mean, he still gets 3 yards with like no room for blocking. And you don't get that with Gibbs.
Third down.
I don't know. If you're Detroit, I almost call a timeout and run another play. You have 2 timeouts. They can't stop the clock.
Dan Campbell's thinking about timeout right here.
I mean, I guess he can run it down a little bit more, but
I think he wants to just in case if Houston for some reason would get it back.
Yeah, I mean,
he's telling him to wait.
They have complete control of the clock. I think he's just going to run it down. He's just going to run it down to a field goal. No?
He didn't call one. You see that? Dan Campbell didn't say timeout.
I know. I'm trying to see why they...
What? Huh? Only the head coach can... He's like, what happened? He said he didn't call timeout.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'd be mad too. He didn't even say anything.
They ran it down to 4 seconds.
I guess, but...
I don't know. Well, because the play clock was also getting low. I don't know if they just ran it down to 4 and forfeited the penalty. I feel like you have the timeouts. You try and get a little bit closer and make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You have complete control over the clock. I don't see why. I mean, sure, fumble risk, but there's a big difference between a 52-yard field goal and a 49-yard field goal.
Let's see.
So this game is going to come down to a field goal with 4 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't run on a third down play.
Bates, field goal is up. And
he gets it. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Bates, you cannot be doing that. Like, good on you, but oh my gosh!
Lions squeak past the Texans with.
You're giving me a heart attack, and I'm not even a Lions fan. Oh my gosh!
Two very close field goals, just barely missing. The hell was this game? Interesting. That's to say the least. Bates just really, making it close. And I just got to say,
what?
I don't know why I think they should have ran the ball on third down, get it a little bit closer. I don't know. They had the timeouts, but I guess they just wanted to forego the risk. But yeah, NFL Fanboy.
How to give heart attacks to your audience right there.
NFL Fanboy was about this close from calling the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he was that close. Again.
That close.
No. That one scraped the goalpost.
I don't know that it actually changed trajectory.
No, it didn't, but like it basically grazed it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it was just as close as the other one. Lions.
You cannot be that accurate in 2 kicks like that. That is
Lions
insane.
Squeak past after being down.
Yeah, it touched the flag. It did touch the flag.
I wasn't looking at the flag. Yeah, Texans, you blew a 16-point lead.
Yeah. Also, whatever the no call, if there are people going to be whining about that, you should. If that's going to be the call you're going to be upset about. Be upset about your offense not doing anything for the entire rest of the game after being up 23 to 7. Yeah, like you got to do something with that lead. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, their offense hadn't done that much though. Like most of those 23 points came off of short fields. Their offense has been struggling. That's been the story for a lot, like especially past few weeks. Yeah. But that's what lost them the game to the Jets too. Is just the offense not being able to move the ball against a good defense.
Gosh.
And a lot of it does come from that interior line. You have a good running back, but you can't run the ball if your interior O-line doesn't.
Yeah. Bro.
That's just that is about as close as you can get. Obviously, without touching it, he could have doinked it in. That would have been even more entertaining.
Oh yeah.
But
bro, the Lions,
Jake Bates
8-1 right now,
puts it away. That 16-point comeback,
okay, but still, I think if people are gonna be upset about that one no call, like we gotta at least like think about it, because like I understand why people would think that was like a dumb call for not being a flag. Like I think I understand, but it's also a momentum thing. Like you were just talking about. Like it's all momentum. Like if a receiver tries to stop, you think the defender's gonna try and stop on the same dime?
Well, the difference is it's the corner's job to get their head around and see the ball.
Yeah, and they both were looking at the ball.
I don't know that Arnold was. I think that's
Arnold was. It was who was the guy who was also there? He didn't see it. He didn't see it.
Anzalone just he picked a bad angle, and honestly, it shouldn't have even mattered because Anzalone should have picked that off. That was
definitely
right to him, and he just wasn't paying attention.
If this were the Chiefs game and they didn't call that, the NFL and the fans would riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lions rule the North. Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, do you hear that, Amber?
I know it's not the Bengals, but Kitty goes meow.
A blue kitty.
Blue kitty goes meow.
Blue, you got kitty, which is the Bengals. You got blue kitty, and then you got glitter kitty.
Glitter kitty. Oh yeah.
And then there's just the Panthers. I don't know what they are.
Hey, no one said it. Kitty goes meow.
Kitty goes meow.
Kitty goes meow.
Yeah.
Bad call. So NFL fanboy, it was a no call where Arnold was. What? Amber LaFleur isn't going to call you. Depressed kitty. So it was a no call. It was Arnold going over. I think it was who was the receiver?
I believe it was. Oh shoot, who was it to? Oh geez,
I don't remember who it was to, but it was a Texans receiver trying to get the ball, missed, but their people were looking for a flag there because he basically was on top of him by the time the ball got there. But it was also a momentum thing, so he couldn't really stop himself from falling forward, I guess. I don't know. It was one of those, replay this one again because I want to see which receiver.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back and see the actual play.
This is a point of the game where I really want to see because it was a weird. Was it this down?
Was it Dell? No,
not this one. It was something else. It was
coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Maybe was it this one?
I think it was this one.
Oh,
Whoever's at the top here.
Yeah, because there's Arnold right there. It might be this one. We're trying to figure out which one it is. Yep, right here, I think.
Is that Dell? Is that what number you are?
19. So
it was Hutchinson.
It's Hutchinson. So it was over Hutchinson. Hutchinson should have caught the ball, but obviously he was interfered a little bit. However, you can't expect a cornerback to stop on a dime like that. And they were both playing the ball. It wasn't like it was a push or anything. It was just he happened to fall on top of him or something like that. I think it was the right call. However, it was a very, very gray area where I feel like it could have gone either way. It's just the refs just decided it was a legal play.
It's a bang play. I think technically with how the rules are written, if you have your eye on the ball, you should also be able to slow down. So I think technically it's a tough call to
Wilkins even
make.
agrees. Yeah, it's a fair call. It's just it's a really tough call to make.
I'm not mad at it. Like either way, it's
Put me in that situation. I would have called a pass interference. Like it could have gone either way, honestly.
it could have gone either way, and I could have seen it going either way. Just and you know, I'm glad that's not what decided the game.
Yeah, me too. Like if people were going to blame that as the deciding factor, I feel like they didn't really watch the game.
No,
Texans
were given
blew
every
that
chance.
lead. They became the Falcons, man. I don't know what they were doing.
It's simple. Jared Goff stopped throwing it 30 yards downfield, and that's all she wrote.
Yep. It was one call, Wilkins. It wasn't consistent. It was just one bad call on my part. So, oh well.
You got sketchy calls, huh?
Yeah, just one sketchy call apparently, and that determined me as a bad ref. So overcoming calls is part of the sports, guys. Yeah, no, that's what we're saying. It's just we're not saying that was the deciding factor. We're just saying that if people were going to complain about that no call, then complain about the Texans offense not doing anything for the second half. Like that, they didn't score any points in the second half.
Nope. That does comes purely down to the Texans' offense. Not.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Wild statements. Absolutely slandery.
I don't know. It was good. It was an interesting game to say the least. I mean, 5 interceptions for Goff alone. There were 7 picks tonight. 5 of them were from Goff.
Oh,
It was a very sloppy game up until the very last part.
Yeah, it's just
The
some of that.
times I yelled at Novak today.
Some of the game planning and play calling, especially on the Lions end, I'm just.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They've made it real close. Looking like the Texans side of things, their interior O line is just really holding them back. I mean, your probably best performing player on your offense right now is Joe Mixon, and if your interior O line can't give him any running lanes, there's not much he can do.
Yep.
And
You're basically working with, I don't know, spare parts. That's all I'm thinking of.
there's definitely some concerns for that.
It's been
offense.
rough for the Texans. They've not been moving anything recently, and they're not going to get anywhere this season if they're still going to miss Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, and all of their defensive players. The fact that the Lions did get so sloppy yet still win shows the power of the Lions. I'm not 100% sure that the interceptions were weird-ass design plays by Campbell. I think, well, the first 2 were just unlucky. That's all those first 2 were. The other 3, those were like he underthrew it. He put too much faith in the receiver trying to get that ball. He put it in weird spots.
Just bad decisions.
Yeah, he just assumed that the receiver was going to go one way, and it didn't end up going that way. I don't know. Goff has been. I still believe in Goff. I think this was just the one off night. If he ends up continuing to be this bad, I would say next game or 2, then something's going on. This might just be a bad night for him. Like he's still charged down the field, got the points. I mean, it wasn't him doing it. It was mostly just the running backs. And then St. Brown getting the 1 touchdown second half, and then it was, I don't know. There have been 12 interceptions between this game and the Colts game. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, and that's the 2 quarterbacks that have been praised for being super efficient and avoiding turnovers for most of the season.
Until today.
Those being Jared Goff and Josh Allen, and now it was that, whatever that was. But
Chaos. Let chaos reign.
you're being summoned.
What? Oh. What time are we waking up tomorrow, boys? 5:50 or earlier.
Couldn't be me.
Well, yeah, because this guy likes to sleep in.
Yes, I do.
But you also like to stay up late, so I don't want to. I want to hear it.
Huh?
He complains about having to wake up early, but he's also the same person who likes to stay up super late. So,
I do better.
what
at
is your
night than
definition of sleeping in? So far this semester, anything more than 6 hours, if I'm going to be completely honest. That's sleeping in for me. The most sleep I've had so far this semester has been like 9 hours. I don't get much sleep these days. But, oh well. I actually have a dinner around 3 p.m. and then I watch The Murder, She Wrote while I knit. You knit? Sweet.
Props to you.
Yeah, I could
Is
never.
is
I
it like
really could never.
knitting, or is it like crocheting? Because I know crocheting is a thing that a lot of like college age students pick up just in free time.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of people knit nowadays. I do see a decent amount of people crochet though.
But yeah.
Oddly enough, I mean,
No, I agree, fanboy. Yeah, I agree. 5 to 6 hours. That difference is very important to me.
oh, props to you.
Sweet, bro. Wilkins got all the skills. Yeah,
Wilkins really is.
Hey, I can't.
Yeah, I was
do
gonna
that.
say Wilkins
do
really
that.
is a grandma. got the crocheting skills.
Bro, I can't do
Like,
that. You're never gonna catch me crocheting anytime soon.
I mean, from what I've seen, I never learned to crochet, but I've seen people crochet, and it's one of those things that you can probably pick up on pretty quickly. I mean, there's different types of, I don't know
Yeah,
exactly the terminology, but
So, Goff had a 59.7 rating.
surprisingly,
Pretty crazy.
he's right behind Stroud, and he had he ended 15 for 30.
Ever really had a shitty game simply because he could barely sleep the night before? Oh yeah, there's definitely some players. I would not be surprised.
That seems about right.
Was it 105 yards rushing?
Well, they didn't both get touchdowns,
Yeah,
but
That's
they
weird.
still won. Let's see.
I don't know. It's
No spectacular.
weird weekend.
The stat lines really just go to
Yeah, we're
the
looking at
defensive
stat
players.
lines. It's pretty off. Davis had 2 picks.
Yeah, he had both. He had both of them. He had a very good.
So
game.
Lassiter had 2, Ward had 1, To'o had 1, and Bullock had 1. Yep. Dolphins and Rams. I think the Rams might actually win that game. At least I'd hope so. I mean, Cardinals are currently having the division lead at 6-4, I believe. So
Yeah, they're in a spot to they
game
get
of
to hold it.
injuries, yeah. See, I'm going up against Puka Nakua, and I need him to not do super hot. But I would like the Rams to win, just not with Puka. How? Okay, I did pull away with a decent amount of lead. As long as Puka doesn't get anything crazy tomorrow night, I should win.
What's your lead?
It was
Check on mine.
It was 118 for him and 137 for me. So that's about a 20-point difference.
Were you wearing your headset for most of it?
Yeah, I was wearing my headset for
was
most of it.
gonna
I
say.
just got uncomfortable because my left ear was burning for some reason.
It gets a little toasty.
Yeah, I mean this. That's another reason. This was not comfortable at all. It kept sliding.
I'm winning by an entire Jamar Chase.
That's a lot.
55.
Yeah.
Partially because the person I'm playing against had Anthony Richardson in.
Let me guess. Amber?
No.
No. Your other friend?
A different friend, yeah.
Okay. I thought you were playing one of them. But
No, Amber and Jason are playing each other.
I don't know. I just
Aren't our running backs?
I don't know. Most of the time I wear a headset, but tonight I just didn't want to wear one.
It gets a little toasty, but
It
also
does. Also this room is currently at 77 degrees right now. It's a little warm in here.
it do be. But again, it's not entirely necessary to wear them. It's only to hear our voices. So I mean, really, we only need one of them to make sure that we're getting decent audio feedback.
Indeed.
I don't know. It's not entirely. I mean, honestly, we could do it without either of us. We could do it just based off of the screen over there,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Exactly. What? I was talking to him.
Oh, yeah. Hey, dude. Sorry, I keep forgetting you're here.
Oh, okay. This guy. Jeez.
He doesn't talk at all. He just sits there.
Well, he's behind the camera. He doesn't want to be on camera.
Anyways.
What's wrong with
Well,
that?
I think this is about wraps it up. I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. So, I swear the only time I ever saw local news is when it comes out right after a football game. Yeah. Especially Husker games. But thank you all for joining us for this wonderful, wonderful football game. Crazy football game.
Wild, you wanted chaos.
Yeah, you wanted chaos, so we're gonna get some sleep, hopefully, and we'll see you guys in the recap. Yeah, the recap videos. Video singular. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. I'm